Hello. Hello, good day, good afternoon, good evening. How's it going? Deadly GG on first. Torny, GG on panicking. That is the theme. The theme of now. Get your panic out. Your favorite panic emotes. Alright. Anyway, I'm gonna join VC. So, there was an update. There was an update for Epilago today. The deadline has moved from the end of the week, Friday at midnight, to Tuesday at midnight. So deadline highly increased. We also have learned that one of the new players is not in fact a new player. We were bamboozled. It was in fact that Epilago has a big story that goes with it. And there's been an antagonist. And the antagonist was actually the new player. Bum bum bum. And the way Epilago works is you win Epilago by everybody completing their worlds. So the antagonist is just not going to play their world, which will cause Epilago to end. It will be a loss because that world's not being played. However, the way Archipelago works is that technically anyone can play any world, which means somebody could just play the world that's not being played. Alright, easy solution here. But then it was discovered that the file needed to play the world that's not there, not being played, is password protected. So now there is a big hunt for the password to open the file so that world can be played. So that's where we're at. But in the meantime, we're getting checks. Getting checks. So I'm gonna join Eddie's voice chat. We'll have a you know, commiserate together chat. You know. Let me move some stuff over here. One moment.
Alright, so I'm listening to news.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome in.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
Welcome. I hope you're panicked. I hope you're panicked. I mean, is the show getting old? I mean, I hope you're panicked.
Well, I'm panicking.
Oh, we're panicked. There's panic.
We're panicked.
We are maximum.
You're dead.
Mock panic.
I'm gonna share my
Panic.
my screen in case Dwarf wants to
Yeah, we'll
live on stream.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gotta...
Oh, yes, let me accept that. Oh, that's good. I actually doing this on my other machine, because that's where I saw it. So that's actually not fucking me in my name screen.
Oh, I gotta do it.
You do. Now it's up to you. You instigated.
I know where the button is. I've done this button before. There it is. The button. There we go. Now we can get some panic time in here.
Excellent. Panic time. Panic in chat if you're panicking in chat. Alright. Weather ball? No.
Alright. 6. Thank you.
Voice call. It does only take a moment, but I understand that it's a moment you are not willing to spare. But you are more than welcome if you decide. Panic, exact thing. Panicking for itself. Maybe driving 5 games worth and first out of Archipelago keep I won't get hit by one. Honestly, that is super valid. That is super valid. Shoutouts to Sorbet who's done that. But I was very, very kind for Christmas / my birthday sent a stream pedal, which has been the coolest thing for having like a global view that doesn't interact with anything else. That I don't have to use my hands for.
Nice.
Yeah. It's awesome. I'm a big fan. It even has like 3 buttons. I mostly use it for 1. But ooh, progressive skull cabin for retry.
The sad
Like,
thing
honestly-
is... Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
There you go.
Please.
Oh, I just don't
I
have
was
much
gonna say, yeah.
checks.
Right. That's the thing is like I'm trying to figure out like how if we're not able to get into the world, like what is the most effective counterplay? Obviously there's like not like there's a sense in which there's literally none, right? But accepting that in a literal sense there is none, like what's left after that, right?
I think you gotta think about it like, I feel like it's think about it like D&D, you know? There's gotta be something. You gotta do a thing.
Yeah,
Because I feel like that's how the
right.
story is playing out. The same...
Yeah. So, you know what would be actually very interesting? So Emma is keeping to the shtick that she is not the Dace. Although, like, she literally has to be, right?
I mean,
Emma's
clearly not Bideus. Bideus is Bideus.
I mean, true.
And
true.
Claire is
You're
Bideus.
absolutely right. Also true. But what I was gonna say is that we could take advantage of that pretext in the sense that, like, okay, so the story, right, is that, like, everything is happening at the same time, past, future, multi-worlds, etc. What if the Epilago crew simply said, we're gonna go make our own singularity with blackjack and hookers?
Dwarf,
Right? Where we like simply make the exact same thing with the Deus YAML, except for not password protected. We just literally create a new multiverse that like does not, you know,
Yeah.
have that singular thing locked. Like, I feel like that would be a very narratively, you know...
So just recreate the whole thing and just do it.
Literally just do it again.
Could see that.
Like, we could even maybe get the same seed. Sorry, Manish, you were saying?
Oh, sorry. I was trying to chastise Dwarf for sending me a death after,
Oh, yeah.
like, the second after I put a fairy in my bottle.
Well, you had a fairy.
Yeah, I did have a fairy, and I was still in the fairy fountain, so I could replace it, but that was rude.
I think that was the opposite of rude, actually. It would have been rude if I waited until you left the fountain.
I couldn't even tell at first that that fucking hell.
Yeah,
couldn't even tell
it.
it.
Fairies that it's not a mechanic in the game.
I couldn't even tell at first that the death was sent to me. I thought I accidentally picked up one of the fairies.
I still only have a pistol in Doom.
How sad.
Even using the URL of the GIF that the Deus account posted, that is so, I love that. I love that.
Yeah, the GIF was unfortunately just it's just one of the ones that you can get from like built-in Discord. I did check it. It's just from like tenor gifts or whatever. It's
Yeah.
I also tried that first because I was like, okay, that's one of the only messages they posted when they joined. I also tried a bunch of King of the Hill things to see if a King of the Hills thing was related, because the gift was from King of the Hill.
Right. These are all great ideas.
I just tried basic things like Fideus and Deliverance and Password.
I did try password and admin and 1234 and 12345.
I was very tempted to try 80,085.
But did you try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
Oh, I didn't, because that's not the same combination to my matched luggage. So.
Just what you want to tell us, Stuart, for you? Is there some relationship you may have with Fideus that would make that matter?
I mean, if Fideus is going after, cultural references here.
Yeah, I guess the password on your luggage is a cultural reference.
How about Hunter Spaceballs the Gamble? Oh my god. Did not try Hunter 2, but that is a classic password. Hunter 2 did not work, rip.
I feel like it's gotta be, okay, there's one person who's gotten the true ending of the Fall of Nuketown. I don't remember who it is. But there's apparently a secret ending scene associated with getting the true ending. Lottie and Roy, okay. Does Lottie remember what the true ending, like, is there maybe something in there that you can't get elsewhere? Because Fideus would think that it would be Roy who could provide that, right? Because Roy actually has worlds. So there is a player that would know. Obviously, we have access to Lottie. Lottie's also, like, helping, which is awesome. But, and it's just a big one.
Izzy, thank you for the resubscription. 5 months, oh my goodness. I hope you're doing well today. We're just dooming and panicking.
We are, in fact, panicking. I'm about to do the only out-of-logic checks I can do for Emerald. I have to go catch Lugia, Ho-Oh, and Mew to do my out-of-logic checks, but that's okay. I guarantee catch some. What are we asking me? Hello! Hey! Thank you so much for the sub, Ben. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Welcome in. We're panicking here. How are you? I hope you're panicking. I hope you're panicking. I hope you're panicking. I don't have Flash, that's why this is out of logic. I was just about to be like, did you use Flash on Life Escape? Sub area is Grand Cave, okay. Alright, so you hug a left wall, go up, go forward, one up, over, and then down when we see a corner, and then to B, and then from B we go to all the way to C, and then from C we go to D, and then from D we go to E to deliver to Steven, and that's that. Along the way we have encounters that we have to track. Some of them fun. So let's get our encounters out of the way first. Those are easiest. I heard through the grapevine that panic was happening. Panic is happening. Lottie is not panicking, however. Ben's panic is over. Panic is ours now. It's true. It's true. We, are trying to figure out what the password to the locked, Epilago world is. We're on B1F? Yeah, B1F. Okay. And in this count, there's actually 13 encounters here. Cool. So yeah, Lottie. We do have questions for you. Is there anything in the true ending of Fall of Nuketown that might the answer, the password, because there's 2 people that have experienced the true ending of Fallen Newtown, and you're one of them.
And it was name dropped. It was very explicitly name dropped.
Right, and that's where the Deus is from. That's our second encounter.
Shrug.
XD, excellent, excellent. That's more helpful than you know. Hey Phoenix, I hope you're panicking. Good to see you as always. Hey Boreon, okay, that's our third encounter. Calling from I can say device factor to the true ending if I recall correctly. So what you're saying is that we've been on the path to the bad ending ever since like Act 7. Because we fucked up the I can say device. Is that what I'm saying?
Oh no. I've run out of bullets for my pistol.
Hey, I can send you some for my Factorio. You can kind of to set people in here, I might as
Oh
well
my
do the
god.
same.
I found some bullets.
Dwarf,
Yes.
you know what you did.
I ran out of bullets.
Dwarf. Yeah, and sent me all the way back across the planet. Because I didn't go to the focus center.
I didn't play Doom yesterday, so now I gotta play Doom today.
It's Doom in time. It is Doom in time. Okay. Blessed is he who, in the name of charity and goodwill, shepherds the weak through the valley of the darkness. For he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers. And you will know I am the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon you. I think Lottie is fucking with us? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, but also I could absolutely see something unreasonably serious being in the true ending of Fallen Newtown. I'm not fucking with no one. I believe you, Lottie. Nita King. Is that our last one here? It sure is. Alright, cool. We move on to the next one. Which is great because, there's a lot of overlap in these tables, so the other tables should be a lot faster. I got you a marshmallow spot. Congratulations on the lifetime achievement award, by the way. I got you a marshmallow. Pop it, that's the first one. This is, D2 back. Okay, we only have 3 more here. Celia. I can't believe I only just now set up the, like, switching to my tracker thing. This is making the dexterity grind go at, like, Mach speed in comparison to, like, how it usually goes.
GG setting stuff up. Always good.
Right? And I did it live. It took, like, fucking 5 seconds.
I mean, I think that's the real
Like,
secret to
it-
most streamer homework. It usually doesn't actually take long.
Yeah. It's like literally just do it, and like it literally takes me longer to do it manually than it did take me to set up the automatic solution. Like that is the worst circumstance to delay setup, right?
Yeah.
When the setup is actually easier than doing the thing that setup is trying to do. Sure is not real and cannot hurt you, but it keeps me up at night. Have you thought about that? Cynical, is that our last one guy in here? We have found scabbers in our time of need. We did in fact catch scabbers. 1 ruby for beavers. Appropriate. Alright, so now... Oh, I literally looked over because I saw something pop up in the tracker feed, and it was you killing me. Sounds about right. But how's everyone doing, you know, while not panicking? That's not what I meant to do, that's okay.
What should I use my hint on?
The password.
That... I'm trying to think, like, the thing is that, like, there isn't... I don't know what else, unless it's a plando. Right? I guess it could be a plando.
So, I mean, if it's a plando, we still would need to get the world to have it complete its goal.
Not necessarily.
I mean, it depends on the goal, right? Like, is there an Ocarina of Time goal that doesn't require actually playing the game?
Well, the game does have to be booted. I guess what I mean is that, like, it's conceivable that, like, the plando is set up in such a way where we can, you know, beat every world and suddenly, like, in that process, get the password for the game, right? Because you could just put, like, I guess what I mean to say is that, like, you could plando it so that the password is, like, a special case item that is only attainable by completing the last world, where last is what the plando is defining. It basically forces the worlds to be completed in a certain order.
Yeah.
And then, you know, we get the password and we have to, like, you know, speedrun that world.
Do you think that a plando that does that could have been set up between the times of YAMLs being submitted and starting, though?
Absolutely not.
Like, because that would be an intense plando.
that would be... Like, you'd have to know a shit ton about all of the worlds, and there's definitely worlds that Emma knows jack shit about. I guess the Deus is all knowing though, you know, so... Who's to say? Making sure to take occasional breaks from panicking in order to panic. You're doing good work, Spock. You know how I said that this game often shares, like, encounter tables? I don't think there was a single shared encounter in here, which is actually great, because it means that I actually got 13 checks out of this game.
Queen, it's for Ocarina of Time.
Yeah. Wait a second. What if she's reusing a gimmick? In the sense that, like, there was that Ocarina of Time world from, like, 5 or 6 parts ago that had a whole bunch of weird, like, hints and shit in it. And it should still be possible to go back and connect to that world. So it's a good feeling when a hit location item is completely useless? Yeah. I mean, really, Beneus foresaw all of this and has had since the beginning of time to make plans. Oh, exactly! That's what I'm saying, Emma. Also, why'd you do this to us? I mean, why did the Deus do this to us? But also, hello, Emma. I hope you're panicking. I hope you're panicking. Did I get all of these and I just didn't notice?
Okay, I would never go back to the world that I would die a bunch in, but also the only world that I can technically full clear.
But counterpoint, I have one more encounter to get at the deepest part of this cave. What if you waited till I got it?
Ooh, that's enticing. That does sound
Let
enticing.
me make sure. Okay, I see at least 3 encounters, so I definitely missed at least one. Let's count these up. Charmander, Medicham, there's a third one I know that we've seen already, right? Yeah, Coughing. Coughing's the third one.
That's what cough drops are for.
True. What about Weezing? I technically send the Witch Bubble and Goblin Crystal blockade removal things. I don't know where they are. Oh, and Jigglypuff's the last one. Okay, cool. I'll do what I can. I'll simply 100% all of my worlds out of logic. Just repatch my runs in a way that makes it where I can beat them. Of all the times to do a full entrance rando for the first time in Link to the Past, this was not it, I think, though. I think I can say that confidently.
You know what would be cool? I don't know how often anyone checks, like, the Archipelago server, just in general. But somebody has created, like, a game for Archipelago that is specifically to let you lock games behind games.
Yeah. I think we talked about this, haven't we?
We talked about the idea of it, but I didn't remember one being existed. Like, this, like, was released, like, last month or something.
Oh, last month? The one I know of is from, like, months ago. And I thought I brought it up when we were talking about this.
Oh, maybe. I thought this was relatively new. Maybe I have time.
The one I'm familiar with was, like, you know, someone was like, don't use this, it's giga cursed, you know, it doesn't play nice with things, you need to do, like, self-hosting.
The one that I'm thinking of is called, like, Kingdom or something like that.
Alright, this one's not that, yeah.
Okay, yeah, this looked pretty neat. I was gonna link it in the Epilago server, just or channel, because I was like, this seems like a cool. The only downside is that it's so new that there's not a lot of, like, you have to, like, kind of write a file for any, like, game that's added to it, from what I understand.
Right.
And there's basically no games added to it yet. Like, the instructions on how to do it are there, but, like,
Yeah.
you basically have to tell it what it needs to know about games. And I think I think that each
like,
game
what
needs...
is the go mode for, you know, a game, or, like, what...
Yeah.
You know.
Well, because, like, what it can do is it can give you, like bingo goals to unlock things. So, like, oh, you need to do this, and you need to do, like, these 5 things in this game before you unlock this area. So you have to write a file that defines, essentially, like, potential things that someone might need to do in a game, too. There's, like...
Does anyone remember how the fuck to navigate Naval Rock? Because I, for sure as hell, do not. Also, it's like 20 fucking floors. Kill me. Why did I do Legendary Hunt? Oh, hi, Lugia, by the way. I found it. In case anyone was worried. Also, seriously, do not deathlink me. Dear God, we'd be fucked. I would literally have to beat the E4 before I could catch that Legendary again.
I wasn't the last one to send a deathlink.
That is true. I was more just saying it out loud. I figure most deathlinkers can hear me at the moment. I assume, at least. Maybe that's an incorrect assumption, but same thing here. I'm about to catch Hello.
I've got a cushy 101% HP right now.
Alright, we got him.
I just realized how funny it would be to have a manual game with deathlink enabled. Like, oh, someone died. I gotta go die.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that is an option.
Imagine how tedious that would be. I guess actually it wouldn't be that bad because, like, you're probably doing it in a game. Well, no. If you're doing it manually, you probably don't have ease of, like, you know, triggering death and stuff. Otherwise, you just, like, do the thing.
I mean, you might, like...
Single Pokeball, wild? Yeah, no, I just built different. Just built differently. I just got both, Groudon and Ready Steel with single Pokeball seed. Oh, I hate the new mini game. It's so stupid. And only partially because I struggle to remember what it is every time I have to remember.
Are you okay with deaths again yet?
I just got to another legendary encounter, so no. But I did just save right beforehand.
Okay.
So I could maybe...
Well, my health total is getting...
Just let me save for just. Just, yeah, like that's the thing. Save state, yeah, there we go, okay. There we go. Yeah, you're good. If you... wow, okay, well, I guess I'm loading my save state.
It would be really funny if your save state was saved on you being dead.
Luckily, it wasn't.
That is lucky.
Yeah, my, it's really, for some reason my window is like giga fucked from coming out of, there we go, alright. Save state, load state, damn, alright, we're back.
Oh, we're so back.
I can't eat the E4, I can't even fight the E4 right now.
Speaking of being back, I have 2 whole checks in logic for Pikmin.
Nice.
Let's go.
Let's double the checks you had before.
That's not how that works.
What are you talking about? That's totally how that works. 2 times 0 is 2. Everyone knows that. Yeah, 0 times 2 is 2. I'm good at math.
Alright,
The trick to being good at math is to create your own calculator.
True.
Oh.
Ooh, that's true. Spock brings up a good point. Or create your own definitions to the numbers.
True. Oh, Mew moves in opposite to me. Oh, that's...
2 times 0 is 2 cogs. Yes, or threaten everybody into believing what you say. This is a good option.
Of course, the password was 2.
Oh my god.
Mew, please stop being an asshole.
Sorry.
How is this not... what? I'm like... Mew, please. I can't remember if there's like a Nintendo Power way that you're supposed to do this. Or if it's just like, get lucky.
Ooh. Oh, we dangerously cheesy right now. Ooh. Ooh. So many people want me dead, and I have so little ability to make them dead. But you remember how? I mean, there's like two ways.
I finally got Mew, thank God. And ads are just about to roll. I will be playing through the ads, I apologize, please forgive me.
That's okay, Panic will do that to a synthetic intelligence.
I'm sorry, say again?
I said Panic will do that to a synthetic intelligence, just no longer rationally pausing or anything. There's only go.
There's only go. But we're done with Emerald now, I believe.
Oh my god, GG, done with Emerald.
Just instant kill.
I was waiting for you to be done with Emerald.
I appreciate it, I do. Alright, and if we check the tracker, yeah, it literally completely decayed, not even known ways to do things out of logic. So, we're actually switching on the end break. This is perfect. You actually won't miss any content because I'm getting the hell out of a game that Dwarf can kill me in. And instead getting into another game that Dwarf can kill me in.
Perfect. Thank God. I was worried there for a moment.
I know, yeah, right.
What's even the point of playing Doom if Fetty's not
If
dying?
you're not killing, yeah, right. You're not murdering me. Did I save in game? I don't think I did. Just a fun fact in case anyone was like wondering. Why does this happen? Why do you do this? This hawk work with me, buddy. You're losing it. You're losing it, this hawk.
Oh god, there's so many enemies. No.
Like, I wish I could show everyone
Oh, no.
what's happening by this hawk right now. There we go. Okay. Alright, where do I go next? Where should I go next?
You're still on your maintenance screen.
Yes, I know, because I haven't figured out what game I'm gonna go to next.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying where should I go next in a game? I was like,
Oh,
I don't know.
right.
I don't know.
Oh.
Did you crash or something?
No. I received a DM.
Oh.
Okay.
Is it a DM from Queen?
It is.
Interesting.
Hyperbolic fear-mongering is a go. That's... yeah.
Wonder if that's a... Whoa.
You know, I have an idea. Can someone try a password?
I have the file.
Yeah, can you try a password that I'm about to send you?
Yes.
I'm gonna send you two. This is the one I think is more likely of the two, but that's not what. Oh, I literally just copied on one computer and tried to paste to another computer. That's tragically not how that works.
I mean, it can be, but you need...
True, you need the software for that. That's janky.
And like a switch and the whole...
Yeah.
Alright, 1 second. I'll try that one.
I just tried to do it again.
Okay, it's not the first one.
Alright. Maybe that one, and then if not that,
Not the second one.
yeah. Is it both of them with an and in between?
No.
Hmm. Okay.
Though I am gonna search the big giant quote.
Yeah.
Oh.
What? What?
Well, the big giant quote is actually from something.
Is it? What from?
I think it's a Bible quote.
What? Oh,
Oh,
I could have told you that.
I mean, yeah, I totally recognize it as a Bible quote too. But what fucking verse is it? That's gotta be.
It is
What verse is it?
Ezekiel 25:17.
That's gotta be it. That's gotta be it.
How to enter thing. Hold on. Gonna try different variations of this for a second.
There's a new game mode that you've not done for AP specifically. That's Seek the Truth. Oh, fuck. That's. That doesn't sound great for our chances, buddy. Also, welcome back from edits, everybody. I'm still panicking, trying to figure out what game to play, which is not the most productive use of my time. I mean, Hollow Knight, of course, has checks. Let me open up my witness tracker. That's 2517, right? Which is the TM judgment, I believe, that the day gives you after you beat it. There's gotta be something there. There's gotta be something there. On witness tracker. Okay, there we go. Fuck, there's like 3 out of logic checks I can do. Okay, 4. Do you mind telling me how reasonable a couple of out of logic checks are? Dwarf.
What? Outer logic checks
Do
for
you mind
what?
if I, witness, if I just rattle them off, you tell me how reasonable they are?
Yeah, like most of them aren't.
Like,
So if it says you have some available, most of them aren't terrible. There's just a few that are like really bad. But like
I got 2 in Quarry Stoneworks. Both exit panels.
exit panels?
Side exit panel and roof exit panel. And I got a second barrier panel on the Quarry Boathouse. And there's a drawbridge panel in Treehouse.
The boathouse one, I don't think any of the boathouse ones are bad. The drawbridge one is the one where you need to go stand on like the train tracks to get it that are across the like water.
Yeah,
But that one's not. It's not actually bad because basically once you're standing in the right spot where it's both loaded and you're like slightly higher, you can just like get it because it's just a straight line. Basically, that's my general state. Like anything that's a straight line, easy to get. Anything that like. Anything that you're just like standing on the ground and it's just a panel that you're supposed to be slightly higher up to get, not bad, which is what some of the boathouse ones are. But if it's anything where you're actually supposed to solve something and you can't really see what you're solving, those are the ones that like I just won't do because like I don't care to do that.
That makes sense. It's only 3 and they're all out of logic. I think I will save those for later. I think I got good into Hollow Knight, and I need to DK it. Because undeniably, that's where most of my checks are. Link to the Past might have a handful that I can do. It's gonna be difficult at best, though, because, like, full entrance right now. But, that'll come later. Did those Bible verses return anything, Dwarf?
Not yet, but I'm just trying lots of different ways of inputting it right now.
Right, yeah, that was the thing I was thinking that was gonna be difficult, was like the formatting. Alright, let's update my category. Alright. This should already be capturing it. Beautiful it is. Alright, I have to put the controller away because controllers in Hollow Knight are for people who don't hate themselves. And the keyboard mouse it up. Hello, let's go.
Let's go. How'd the rest? I saw you were playing a gargoyle game. I hope gargoyle game went well.
Why am I in the fucking, oh, I was getting so fucking tilted trying to get the last check in the Beast's Den with, like, I was getting so mad. Like, okay, Dwarf, you're here. I can ask you, what is putting the Beast's Den into logic when I have to get past the, like, enemies with the big, you know, mask and everything?
I mean,
Because all I had was Desolate Dive, and the best other thing I could figure out was Spore Shroom.
the big mask enemies are in logic without anything. They're just
Yeah,
like
Really?
you don't need anything
you
to
can hit them in the face when they start
Yeah.
to attack you.
I mean, right, but like, I'm too slow to escape them consistently, and
Whoa.
they do double damage. I can take, like, hello. I can take, like, 3 hits, and I'm dead.
Yeah, you gotta walk away quick.
You have like,
But, like, I mean, you literally can't. No, no, of course not. That'd be nice.
I'm here to
That's-
save the world.
I believe in you.
Welcome.
I'm
Like,
just
yeah, see,
trying
like,
to.
I can't even. If I get the hit, I'm gonna also get hit, personally.
So after they swing, like you can like dodge them, like you can hit and then instantly walk away. Like you just kind of stand in front of their face, and then the second they open, hit and start walking away.
I'm here
I
to
feel like you're making that out to be easier than it actually is, like, mechanically, though.
I mean, just so heal, so you're not at 2 masks, and then try. Like, I promise you, if you're patient and not panicking, you can do it very. You can do it very consistently.
I have not ever been able to do it consistently, applying basically that exact, like, how close do I have to be? Like,
Yeah, it just don't
that's
move.
not close enough for me to hit them.
Yeah, no, you were fine. That was great. You basically had it. Just whack them.
And see, I started leaving too early, I didn't whack. Okay. It's fine, simply don't panic. Let the hater energy for Hollow Knight exit, and
I was
suddenly
to say that was the wrong.
you're better at the game.
That was the wrong. What? Why is it doing this? Oh my god. Beavers, I'm trying to send you a knock, and for some reason it said it sent it to a say. I don't know why.
I was doing everything right, Dwarf. The game, it knows I don't like it.
except for not dying.
Okay, but hear me out. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all I got.
I mean,
No response to that one, huh? No. No response, no response.
I feel like it's pretty easy not to die when you have a bench in the room.
I mean, if I were, sure, I could do that. I could deploy a bench right in front of them, and why not? Let's do it. You're right.
What? Why would you need to deploy a bench in front of them?
Because I don't want to go down like all the way back, and because that just resets their health, right? So like,
No.
does it not? It resets all enemies. Does it not reset still alive enemies' health? Like they go back to sleep.
I mean, it respawns enemies. Like it'll make enemies respawn when you enter a room. It doesn't reset health of enemies in the current room.
That goes against my intuition. Honestly, I would just think it would respawn all enemies, even in place enemies. Like they just get removed so that they're fresh.
They're fresh and
Considering
funky.
they like literally go back to the resting position you find them in initially. Since these are like ones that sleep.
Well, yeah, that's where their spawn positions are.
Well, but like
Maybe.
you see,
I have a
you
couple
see
suspicions.
why
I
I
think
would
we're
think
fine.
that heals them, right?
I think we're fine, Tess.
So to people who like came into my channel a minute ago, by the way, I'm paused because we have a lead. We have a lead onto the password to this file, and I'm just trying lots of different combinations to see if maybe this could be it. Like this file is locked, and apparently something else we know about the lore of the character that has locked this file points to a Bible quote. Ezekiel 25:17, which was
Well, that's
also
depressing.
apparently from Pulp Fiction, or I mean not from Pulp Fiction. It was used in Pulp Fiction. Fun fact.
I don't know if it just does.
Oh, it was Pulp Fiction, maybe?
I tried Pulp Fiction just on a whim, just in case. I didn't.
Right.
I didn't get.
Like, I can't outrun it. It's bullshit.
You got more?
I hate this enemy.
I forgot I could.
I'll take all of it. Give me more. What is all of more?
I'm gonna do that really quick. That's like 30 checks in there. I'm gonna go do.
Yeah, all of it. All of it.
Yes, we are trying to break into the dead world so that we can complete the world. That is the current goal.
I think hacking in is actually, like, explicitly not desired.
Well, yeah, we're not trying to
Figuring out
brute
the
force it.
password- Yeah. What the fuck is this room? Have I ever been in this room? Is there a reason to be in this room? Did I just find my way into a room?
She also said that we're not
has no
supposed to be
checks?
like going in it. I have a feeling that it's just a giant debate, in my opinion.
But it would have to be a plan, though.
But that's what maybe
Unless
that's
it-
why. Because she said like don't do too many worlds, which hoopsie
No,
for me.
listen,
But
we all did the opposite.
we
I
all
didn't
did the
hear that.
opposite.
Where was that in the original announcement?
I remember someone saying something about it. I thought maybe I'm being mixed up with like someone else saying they're not going to do too many worlds, and I got mixed up with it.
I thought I
Yeah.
just remember Try saying, like, Try was gonna take, like, defensive measures in preparation.
Well,
To
so,
me, saying don't do worlds that like you're gonna be doing other stuff,
well,
like
the-
hacking into another
That's the
world.
thing, is like, I didn't. I literally, this is the first I'm hearing of that, is after this announcement.
the only thing that I remember would have just been the note that it was going to be like no release, so like be careful of, like consider
Yeah,
that.
right, yeah. You're like, be ready to 100% all of your worlds.
It's
Which is, like,
okay.
a
I'm in
standard
bottom of the well
release
now.
thing.
I'm gonna save the world. I came in here illegitimately. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna get 20 checks out right here. It's gonna be all progression. Every single one out of logic, because I do everything out of logic, of course, at this point. We're gonna do this. It's gonna be great. fantastic. Even we're gonna
Wonder-
die.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
No, we'll make
Lots
it.
and
We'll make it.
lots.
We're gonna make
I
it.
did do a single world. You did. See, Spock is getting punished for everyone else's sins.
I have always said we're gonna make it, and this is not an exception. We're gonna make it.
I don't know that I believe you, Peters. And not because I don't believe you, like, generically, but I don't know that the facts that
Well,
I am otherwise aware of agree
the-
with.
Well, here's the good news, right? That motherfucker Claire has bomb bag. Watch me. If we can get in there, I'll blow it
Well,
up.
that's what I mean, though,
Also-
is that
Also, they're only randomized the base game. Watch me.
oh, so it's actually a very light random.
Right, and with a
So
bomb bag,
it
you
should
go
be-
places.
Yeah, absolutely. With like, no logic.
We just need to get in there. Smile.
Message me on Discord. Me or Dwarf? I think Dwarf was,
Message me.
uh,
I just want to say hi.
oh. Oh, that's not what I was expecting to get back from, okay.
But hi, E3, by the way. Hi, Minish. Hi, Dwarf. And hi, Eti. Hope you're all doing good. I was
Hello.
playing some Vampire Rising on a play date, as I was mentioning earlier. And now I'm here. I really wonder also if that, like, debate would have been really good. But my guilty conscience just couldn't hold it any longer. But also, I really, whatchamacallit, didn't want people being like, oh, we're done looking it up now. We can just stop. We can give up on it. You know what I mean? And I was like, no, I shouldn't make them
Right.
wait for more than an hour. So I waited an hour, saw that they never messaged back, and I was like, gosh damn it, fine, I'll just go tell people that, like. But I made a whole new file and everything just to, like, make it look like, hey, I did it. I'm so funny.
It was very good. It was a good
it
attempt.
was very good.
I tricked everybody but the person I wanted them to see it, and they were busy watching the thing. I was like, gosh damn it. How did I debate everybody else but the actual target? It's just stupid. It was very fun.
Yeah. I can't. Damn. I hate that chat eventually decays because there was a lead and I can't even actually dig it up because it was in chat and I can't go back far enough to dig it up.
Ha, to imagine not recording literally all of Twitch chat in your Discord.
You know, honestly, we've had share chat up, so it is. I'm gonna go to your Discord real fast. That's actually like really kind of assuming that does work. By the way, where is that in your Discord? I see it sometimes and then I can't find it other times.
Aww.
Excellent, thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright, yeah. No, not create invite, add channelist, there we go.
Also, really quick, based Bidu? Hell yeah. I had the giant smile on my face. I was like, oh, it's a Bidu fucking us over. Hell yeah, rebellion. Look at that. Look, I have a thing with beavers. I have a thing with beavers, alright? I found nothing.
I mean, they're God, I would hope so.
They made me so proud. Oh, look like the. No, I fell off a cliff. That's fine. Is there pots in here?
So wait. Okay, that's actually really confusing because. Oh man, shit! This might have been before we shared chat.
Pure blood? Oh, that thing sucks. Is it pure blood? I think it's pure blood. Big chest? Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. Uh-oh, spaghettios. Uh-oh, spaghettios. I'm being humped! I hate this part of the dungeon. I don't have a sword. And there I go. Wow, the World Master Quest is actually kind of fun, but that one spot sucks. That one singular spot sucks.
I can scroll up in your chat pretty far back.
And it's, I don't think it's,
I can scroll back to an hour and a half ago, basically. We've been streaming.
What's the longest ago message that you see?
The oldest message I see is from From me, I'm out of password searching ideas right now at
Oh, that
8:17.
is a lot older than what I can do.
Yeah, it's from 8:17 my time, and it's currently 9:25 my time. So I guess an hour, not an hour and a half.
I'm a dancing. I'm a dino dancing.
Well,
I didn't make
can you look for messages by a certain user? Well, here, actually, hold on. Let me just. Wait,
Remind me to make
I could
that.
probably also just copy and paste literally everything into a message.
Discord's character limit probably has something to say about that.
Oh, I got some nuts. Oh, I have more nuts.
I'm waiting. I'm
I have 3 sticks in a drain. Oh, can I do this?
with bated
God,
breath.
please let me have this. I actually need this. It'll make my life
Where
very happy.
is this totem? Does anyone know where the soul totem is and the beast's den? Because I am a big
Yeah,
gamer
it's
and don't.
where are you right now?
Uh-huh.
Go down. You need to go, yeah, down. Go down.
Yo,
And then
yo,
left.
dead hand, touch my
Okay,
stick.
and then keep going down. It's left of where you are now. It's like directly left. Like if you were to go through the wall, it's on the other side of the wall.
Well, someone told me to. I had somebody on Final Fantasy 14, mind you. It's always Final Fantasy 14, I swear.
It always comes back to Final Fantasy 14.
I have had some.
Okay, I thought you were in a slightly different
unbelievable-
spot. It might be lower, but the point is, it's in that kind of area, so it's gonna be like you could be on the right side, but it's gonna be on the left side, and then there's like a little.
Oh,
nook.
it's totally here. It's there. I see it. Thank you.
Okay.
This is one that I ended up not coming back to, and I now recall. If I just bullied it with Desolate Dive with that actually does work if I have as much soul as I do now, which is to say, and it was your lore. I'm so glad that I spent all that time doing that. I know how important lore is, Deedorf. Oh, okay. Gotcha, Queen. That makes sense. Alright.
I'm banning Wolf. Never mind, that's actually worse than I just said.
Oh, dang it. I tried to send one of the messages I just sent was too big. That's okay.
Ooh, woo, I'm so cold.
Oh, is that it? Oh, that might actually be it. Dwarf, I'm gonna send you a, This has gotta be it. And if it's not, well then, sucks to suck, I guess.
Oh, hi, Wolf. What, Wolf Chen? Hello, Mummy Chen. How you
Surely
doing?
it's not that simple, though.
I do have one stick. I'll do it.
Well, it's not that exactly.
Okay.
Switch. Shields, I don't lose.
But I'll try variations real quick.
Put it away, 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 put it away now. Thank you. Okay, there's an item right there. Cool. If you hit me, I swear to God. Oh, that's the opposite of hitting me. We'll take it. That's not the opposite of hitting me. Stop screaming at me. I have feelings. I feel bad. Like, you're all doing such a good job trying to decipher this, and like I already gave up personally. I tried for like 15 minutes.
We're
Straight.
doing a terrible job. What do you mean?
I mean, you haven't given up. That's the difference. I gave up.
I guess that's fair.
I was like, I tried for 15 minutes straight. I did so many different things. I said, like, I put in Beautiful Lover. I put in, whatchamacallit? Emma is cool. Emma. B-Mancer is awesome. I was like putting a whole bunch of different, like, everything. I put in, like, Chef Ramsay is pretty great. I don't know if Emma even watches Hell's Kitchen, but I just assumed because Hell's Kitchen's great. I was doing so many different things and just like, nah.
You're focusing on Emma. You gotta focus on Bitus.
Right, I put Bitus is awesome.
Bitus.
I put Bitus is
Is it not
great.
pronounced Bideus?
Probably
Bideus,
Bideus.
fucking
Listen.
terrific.
Until you said it earlier today, I've only ever read it, and
That's fair.
yeah.
Because the drama's important. Emma actually is both characters at the same time. Emma's actually a beaver in disguise. Emma and me are best friends for life. Oh my gosh. The drama. Bidet us? I don't wanna get my crotch wet, but no thank you. Beats this game. I'm trying my best. You're in BK yet again? No, you're not allowed. Go back in there. Go break something. I'm like doing literally all I can't. I'm gonna bomb hover into Ganon's castle in a second. There's a pots in there I can go do. It's calling me. Hello?
Thank you for the follow. Is it Latilotic? I feel like I'm saying that right.
Lottie's good people.
Lati, thank you. I know my stream is very interesting right now on account of it's just the Doom screen paused, but trust me.
Likewise, and like digging through Discord and shit.
It's fine. It's Latios in Melodic. That makes sense. That I see now. I see.
I knew about the Latios part. I actually never knew about the Melodic part, but that makes a ton of sense. Oh wait, no, that's Queen saying that. Is that canon? Lottie? Latios. Is the Melodic part canon? Word. Neat. That's fair. You did in fact lose the coin flip.
Oh shit.
Did you
Oh, we're in.
Hacker
That
voice,
makes sense.
I'm in!
Oh, we're
That's
in.
fine.
Oh my god, what?
We figured it out.
Hold on. Wait a moment. Let
Did
me
we?
go.
Wait.
No,
did
yes,
we?
no,
Wait.
yes.
Okay.
Yes, I'm like, oh my god, that worked. Wait a second. Where did you get that from?
So there was like an Epilago like 5 or 6 parts ago that we had this thing that was called that, and we were meant to interact with it, and it was going to give us information, and we weren't able to. And when I was talking about the fall of Nuketown thing earlier in the true ending, Spock mentioned that was involved in getting the true ending.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go post it in the channel.
Do it. Here, I'll post it. I'll post it here. Yeah, the Cloud Wagon State device, it broke when we were trying to interact with it. I think we got the bad ending on that Epilago, I can't recall. There was like specific things we were supposed to put into it, and instead of actually finding the riddles hidden in the Ocarina of Time world, which is also like that's why like Spock bringing it up also seemed like really relevant, right? But I ended up like leaving it because I was trying to think of like what it gave us. But a tip led us back to it. But yeah, we fucked it up and we ended up breaking it. And so this is the comeuppance, I suppose. It was also the name for the nuke. Qualifying number. I mean, like, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Fun,
yeah.
fun fact. QED is also short for Quad Erect Demonstrandum, which is what mathematicians put at the end of math proofs. Yeah, no, true. Right, exactly. Yeah, absolutely right. Which is why I was thinking, like, if they wanted to keep it from being brute force, all it would take would be making it long. And so the request to stop brute forcing it definitely sounded like it was something that is, like, actually guessable, right?
Yeah.
Deadly.
It's not
What?
guessable.
Deadly, you haven't been
you know.
scammed. The cat content will exist. I was busy. Yeah, it's a good thing it wasn't QED followed by a, 15-digit hash.
Yeah, right. That's exactly what I was thinking. Is like you could just do a hash and we'd be like completely fucked. We'd have to get it in like some something. All right, let's get. Man, I don't even know where I should go. Dwarf. How fucked would I be if I decided that anime pogos are not actually that important and just upgraded my nails so I could stop suffering?
I mean, I've already told you. I think you should just go do it. Worst comes to worst, you might find something in lot. Like, if it comes up that you can't get to something that you logically have to get to, like you're out of things to do, like at that point you could just go install debug. Like you could close the game, install debug, and lower your nail damage. Like.
Oh, I didn't even think of doing it that way. I was thinking just like somehow getting access to it. But yeah, no, just re-lowering my nail upgrade actually.
Debug even has an option, so you could technically lower your nail damage to like 0, and then in which case you don't even damage anything, but you still pogo. If you did that, like debug has a button to reset your nail damage to whatever your nail upgrade currently is. So like it's really easy to fix. Like it's.
Word. Okay.
I think that's in part why it wasn't seen as necessary to prevent you from upgrading your nail, because it's like, if someone really wants to do it, they could do it, and then, like, just do that.
I guess my complaint would be, like, leaving it in another mod, even if it's a very commonly used mod, seems a little bit silly. Like, that should just be a part of the random mod, right? It's, like, the ability to do that, so that you don't end up in a situation where the answer is, external to what you've already set up. And I don't have enough money to afford the nail upgrade.
Hi, Battery.
Battery! You've been on Rectangle. I'm sorry, Battery, that Rectangle has just had a paused Doom screen. It'll be cats in a second. So the Archie that we've been doing, Epilago, it has a whole story. There's a whole lore. It is kind of.
The lore runs deep.
Yeah, I mean, I joined it very late. I only joined it two months ago. Like.
Hell, I've been here since part 2, and there's a ton of lore that existed before even part 1.
Yeah. So anyway, it's been there's all this lore, and this current lore that just happened today changed a lot of things and introduced the fact that there's been a world in this Archie that wasn't actually being run by anyone. But the goal of the Epilagos is that everybody has to like it's kind of like a battle. Like the lore is that it's a battle of the players versus the lore.
We're a part of like a kind of navy that is meant to protect from like quantum multiverse shenanigans that this, evil doer is facilitating. We're meant to untangle the meta-narrative, like, randomization that this character is inflicting.
Yeah. So anyway, it was discovered that this file was there, and then we're like, oh well, someone could play the file. But then it was discovered that the file had a password on it. And we got some leads onto the password. And so we've been trying to guess. That's why I've been paused, because we were trying a lot of different
We're doing
things.
some spelunking.
Yeah. And finally, after many attempts, it was traced back. This password is linked to a different thing that's part of the Epilogue Gaming.
Like many parts ago, and also before that, a Pokemon game that was made for the EG community. That only 2 people have done the true ending for.
Yeah. So, but
And
finally, it was
relates to
discovered.
the true ending.
The password was found. The game is Ocarina of Time. Oh wait, no, hold on. You probably mean what's the other game? Fall of Nuketown.
Yeah, Fall of Nuketown. See, this is all just an advertising campaign for Fall of Nuketown. It is all to play it. I was already intending to play it. I just didn't know that I had a deadline.
Your deadline was last month.
Yeah, right. Evidently.
Okay, how great would it have been though if for some reason you just did decide to play it last month, and this was like,
That would have actually been incredible. Yeah. Just like got it in at a time. DK had the day off tomorrow, so I can play the file. Okay.
nice.
Perfect. Time to lock in.
Yeah.
Feel free to join voice call. We'd love to have you.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Back. Did we figure it out?
Yeah, we're in.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I could do it tonight. I need to do
Are
something else.
you in DK? Because Phoenix was saying that they
Oh
can
yeah,
do it because
I've been.
they're in DK.
I have been out of logic. Everything. I would like to have a break from it.
That's fair.
But I also have
you and
all the.
Phoenix could, what's the word? Tag team it if you would like to.
Because like I'm also off all day. Like I'm off all day tomorrow and Tuesday, so I can just work on it all the time. Right.
Word.
So it might be best if I just do it just from that alone. My
Don't
games
have
are
you guys
also
gonna
like.
take down from Nintendo, true.
My games
Sorry,
are also like whatchamacallit, very quick. Like I have Kingdom Hearts, but I'm level 100 already. I can just kill everything in one hit now. Am I where I'm at? What was the password?
It's probably mostly a curiosity for the moment, but there was apparently some other way of getting QED other than reflecting on the lore per Emma and Call. Oh, okay.
What was the password?
QED. For multiple reasons. It's the initials of the quantum eigenstate device. It is the name of the nuke in Fall of Nuketown. And apparently there is even yet another reason that we could have arrived at it that didn't have to do with going back to lore, but I guess relates to the current Epilago.
Let me go. Put that in my-
There was
let's go.
apparently a different way to find
Yeah.
it. Interesting. I wonder if the other way is like you mentioned, maybe some sort of hidden stuff in the worlds. Interesting. I gotta count.
The thing is that, like, you kind of have to have a custom manual to do that. And the thing is that, like, that OOT isn't custom. So there'd have to be an accomplice.
Well, good. I can stop
Right?
playing this now.
Like-
Because I'm in beak. I'm like. Let me go look at my star rail really fast, my Genshin. I can start it like immediately after I'm done with those and just work on it all day. Cause I want to also out of logic the fuck out of that game as well, because I can.
I mean, it's only a normal rando. So, like,
Right, but like getting to each dungeon and all that, and going into like bottom of the well early. What if dungeons are randomized?
yeah, what am I saying? Go for it.
Yeah, I
Man,
want to break the fuck
it's
out of that game.
fucking... Yeah, we have until Tuesday. We need every advantage we can get, evidently.
So, but I will be selfish and say that my hornies are a little more important to my brain because like I have until 1 o'clock in the morning to get those
Wait,
done.
you're playing MiHoYo? Beavers,
hell?
Beavers, please.
Look, I know that yours is at
Beavers,
stake,
please.
but so is my ball sack. I need to make sure that this.
Beavers, please.
I need to make sure
Please.
that this is like this gets worked on.
Beavers. Alright, Phoenix. Beavers is off the case.
I'm
you're off the
working
case.
on it. I'm trying. I'm fucking putting it in. Let me have my mahornies.
You can have your MiHoYo. I was just, saying for the moment. Do you have to redo checks if you don't have the save file? With like you and
Yes.
Phoenix have to exchange the save file? I see.
That and
How hard is that to do?
It's not hard to do, but the thing about it more is that whatchamacallit,
You're selfish and you want it all for yourself. Yeah.
well, my thing is that if I get out of BK, my checks takes seconds. I'm not sure what games Phoenix is doing to also take seconds. Cause like
I don't know
working at
either.
night. I don't know either.
Okay.
But
Leave it up to you, Beavers. You two could coordinate. I'm just saying.
yeah,
like,
yeah. You
don't have to pick.
I'm only loading the game anyway, just because like if you want to go and start it tonight, Phoenix, and get some checks done, and I'll tag off. That's fine. But I'm loading in the game anyway, also, just because the initial avalanche of items you have to get. That's why I'm
Yeah,
looking.
you two. That would actually be really clutches if you two actually wanted to split the game into two pieces and just do it at the same time.
I was gonna say, yeah, you should be able to. My understanding with how Archipelago works is you can pretty much always co-op things. Like, you can always, like, item sync them.
The thing is that, like, there's the actual in-game flags for things having been done rather than just items being acquired would need to be... Because I'm pretty sure, Archie, you have to still... it's not enough to have the items, like, you actually still have to beat the dungeons, right?
Yeah, and I mean, some games also have settings for it. Like The Witness has a setting for whether or not, like, you can have that tracked. I don't know if Ocarina of Time has a setting.
It was apparently discernible.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I would love to hear if anyone figures out the other way that it was meant to be, like, discovered. Since Queen, I know you're not, doing the world. I'd be definitely down and interested to hear.
Can I re-zip this file? We're gonna re-zip the whatchamacallit, the Claire file. Because I need to do this really quick. Go here, select another file. Go back to Claire. Because I'm not playing this with regular music. I'm too happy with myself. Where's Claire go? Claire Jean, not my love. Where is there it is, CPF file. Patch now. No ROM, what do you mean no ROM was selected? The fuck do you mean no ROM was selected? How fucking dare you? It's right here. What are you being mean to me? Huh? Huh? What?
That's Beavers.
Honey?
Hello, Potato. Beavers has the sexy
Did
voice.
I fuck up? Why is everyone so quiet all of a sudden? I'm scared.
I'm just, like, really focused, EDH.
I'm trying to repatch Claire's file
Because,
so
like,
that way I can actually, like...
Even
have-
in the best case scenario, where I'm able to do, like, say I get everything I need to do for Hollow Knight, in the next, 30 minutes, magically. Like, I just get everything. I still have to do, potentially, Path of Pain. So, like,
Ooh, yes,
doing
you
all
do.
of my White Palace checks now is something I need to do sooner rather than later.
Queen, what do you mean hold B?
Okay. Happy holiday.
Oh.
Tragically, I'm on keyboard and mouse, so, B is not bound to anything.
Hold spacebar.
Spacebar is bound to jump. Who are you? Of course spacebar is jump. Who put jump on B?
First Genshin.
Genshin
want
was
the,
jumping on me.
No, nothing I know of. Sorry, I'm turning on Genshin to make sure there's no events going away tonight I have to worry about. And we're just
You
it's
are
only
good.
Star World.
Do you need Thundergun trinket?
Me? No.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
too bad I just sent it to you.
My Doom one is BK'd now.
Congratulations. Turn
You
that
what?
on. Turn that on.
See, if I have stuff available in the Witness, I'm gonna switch to Witness. Don't, then
I have
Holonet.
3 logic checks for my witness tragically.
I'm hoping I have Witness. I'd rather do Witness while I'm
Okay.
like slightly more awake.
What should I name
No,
myself?
right, I feel that. That's why I was like, I checked witness and I checked Factorio. I think I might have some in Factorio, but
I'm gonna name myself Bideus.
Yeah.
With a heart. Oh, I can't do a heart? I can't do a heart.
Thank you, Wolfgang. I'm doing my best. Jump as much as I possibly can.
Look at that little smiley face I made.
Hey, you killed me, that's rude. I'm sorry, Bert. It wasn't me, but I do apologize. Wait, hold on. Bert, are you the one who killed us? Wait, hold on.
Wait, I didn't get a... My lure didn't work.
Who sent the death link? Was it you?
Wait, this didn't
Wait,
work.
you get-
Why didn't this work?
What didn't work? The patch? Oh no.
Huh.
You didn't like patch over your other one, did you?
No. We're gonna try this one more time.
That's one of the most confident answers I think I've ever received from you viewers.
You know it's not something not... What do you mean it's not supposed to happen? Us figuring it out? We did figure it out.
We didn't guess, we looked through the
Didn't
lore.
guess though.
I mean,
Yeah.
like, I guess you can say that that's like a guess, but it wasn't just like
She
brute
didn't-
forcing it or anything. Like we arrived at, you know, guesses that we thought were reasonably likely to, you know, be it.
I mean, let's be real here. If she didn't want us to guess it, right? She would just make it a password that wasn't related to anything that we would know. Like, she would have made it like her like third grandma's last name or something, you know?
Or just a hatch, I mean.
So I think she didn't want us to use codes to guess it and figure it out that way.
Right, like
Yeah.
a password
I
cracker.
feel like
Yeah, or put our social
investigating to find a reasonable answer makes sense. Like, it's not guessing. That's like
It's in it. I mean, to be fair, in a technical capacity, it is guessing, but it's not wild guessing. It's not just
yeah, like it's educated
putting every
guesses. Like,
three-letter combination into the password box, right? It's like digging through the lore, trying to think about what might relate, and ultimately, that's what led us to, like, you know, the answer was just like, okay, well, the dais is from Fall of Nuketown. You know, thinking about the true ending of Fall of Nuketown, what related to that?
Like, I think that, like, did she want us to figure it out? Like, I mean, probably not, but, I think that
Also,
did it want to be figured out? Different password? That's just what I think.
Well, I
Like,
mean-
first things first, different password.
like, I think that maybe also we would be less likely to have gone into instant, like, we have to get into this world. If we still had, like, all of the days, we probably would have let it rest a little bit more, but, like, we aren't in that headspace of, like, we have time, because we, like, literally have absolutely no time. Like, we'll be lucky, even with having figured it out as fast as we did, that, like, we'll be lucky to finish, I think, still.
I do feel
We
like
finished with 15 minutes last time.
if I guess there is the ability to have a lore statement if you know, we have a character here. We do have name I'm gonna pronounce incorrectly again. Bideus.
Remember, it's like bidet.
Who could literally say that it's like not like not allowed to be done right now, or else there's consequences. You know what I mean? Like there is a way to just say no on it right now.
Wait, how did I send it? Oh, because Phoenix is doing it. I was like, wait, how am I sending items? Because Phoenix is doing it. Cool.
Okay, so audio. Real talk, real question. Does she want us to stop right now until we do it the intended way?
Yeah.
I'm open to doing that.
Yeah.
I'm open to doing that.
That's what I'm saying. Like if
if this is actually like really an undesirable outcome, I'm open to, like, you know, backtracking, closing that door, and waiting until we're supposed to be able to open it.
Well, I'm playing Genshin at the moment. I logged in here to make sure I got all my items. So I'm gonna switch to Genshin and do my Genshin event before that goes away.
Okay, yeah, we won't. Yeah, until the actual method is found, we won't. The only two people who were
Oh, my ads are going on. Whoops.
you know, gonna be signing up for Beavers and Phoenix, and they can just not. I'm very curious to know now. I was already still curious to know what the intended way was, but I'm especially curious now because poring over the lore and coming to an answer felt like a very reasonable way to approach it, I guess.
Well, like I said, first things first. Like my brain just says different password. I wanted to make it a password that's solvable. That's just my whole thing. I mean, I feel bad. I feel bad if Emma didn't want us to at the end of the day. That does suck.
Yeah, no, right.
But
that's what I'm saying. Like, we won't
the
progress
possibility
it.
to do it is very that's just like it's an unfortunate, right? It's an unfortunate coincidence that we were able to solve it because she picked something that was solvable and not that
Well, I'm thinking that's part of what I was saying is, like, I'm really curious about the actual method now, especially because, like, what would be more obvious than what we did, I guess, right?
I mean, she also is very opinionated and speaks up for herself. So I feel like she would. I was waiting for her to actually say something like, to follow up, like, "Hey, actually, don't guess this," you know. But when she also said, "Don't guess," it was like, it was a 50-50, right? Either don't solve it, or don't use safe cracker codes to try to solve the thing, right?
That's exactly how I interpreted that. When she said the point was not to guess it, I absolutely interpreted that as, like, you know, don't use, like, an automatic password trying thing.
Yeah, that's
right.
I interpret a guess to a password as brute forcing it. I don't interpret it as look for a solution that makes sense. Like,
right.
Blue's good, do we can do. Boom. Movie theater time. Genshin time.
That's okay. I went and tweaked my messages about it for right now.
To be fair, I thought it was not password tracking, though I misread the messages in the chat. But to be fair to Emma, she exclusively said the point was not to guess. Right. Yeah, it was an interpretational thing. It's not related to certain checks in the game. Right, and that was the other thing. That was the first thing that we landed on. So in a sense, that was the more obvious thing that we assumed it would be. But I think we were pursuing this other thing in parallel because it was also a very obvious route to take. and we just can't make checks go any faster than we're already able to do our checks as fast as we can, kind of thing, right?
Where'd my Genshin go? Where did my Genshin go? Hello, Genshin? What happened to you? Genshin, come back!
Genshin, come back!
Where did my Genshin actually go?
Where did
My
the Genshin go?
But you're still ultimately guessing in that. Chances are there's something that's supposed to happen that flat out gives us the password instead of guessing. Right. And that's what I'm saying is like, so we can't know that that's the case though, right?
Yeah.
And I think that waiting around for that to happen, while many people are already still decayed, is like not a good faith effort on our part to beat the challenge that we've been presented with, right? And I think that pursuing the reasonable possibilities, in parallel is like, it is that good faith effort.
I mean, like Lati said, just giant miscommunications and misunderstandings on everybody's part. I mean, Emma's always done weird gimmicks in general with like crates or changing the time or with having to look for something like that. It's not that hard to guess this is also an extra gimmick to try to throw us off on the finale, right? It's not that far out of reach to think that. So we all just kind of thought that, and
right. My ads are running. I'm gonna hop up really fast because I think Einstein needs to go out, but I will be able to still hear. I just won't be able to speak.
Yeah, I think it's just a giant misunderstanding on everyone's part, because I mean that's it, and it sucks that she's frustrated. It is unfortunate. I don't know. I think that's it, right? You can't really go think about it. It's cool that we all got together. But I didn't do a damn thing. It's cool that people who worked on it got together to figure it out. It is cool they were able to figure it out. I'm sure if they had known to not figure it out, like completely, like 100% known, I doubt they would. And again, it goes the other way. If Emma really wanted to not be solved, she could have put in numbers, right? When it first started, or when it first ended, or first started and ended, made it a little bit harder. That actually spelled the entire phrase and did like different caps locks all over it, so that way it can be touched. I mean, that's what I would do. If I had to use my code, if I use my name, I would just randomize capital letters on my name, right? And use my name, or use my Final Fantasy 14 old persona name that I used on an extra world. So I don't think she's not at fault. She's definitely not at fault. It is not my story, but it's also not being conveyed to me that that wasn't the thing, right? And I'm not saying she's wrong, right? I'm not saying anybody's wrong. I don't think we're wrong to figure it out. I also don't think we were right to go figure it out. It was just again, we've always been tested, so why not go and do this test too? And all that good stuff. And and we only got the one thing of don't guess it. That's all we got to say, don't try. So it's just like I said, it's a giant unfortunate thing that I can imagine the frustration, but I don't think anybody should be mad at anybody else at that point.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. I'm trying to figure out
I think ultimately it's just it's a learning thing in communication, and it's also a thing that game developers learn a lot.
Right.
It's like a big
community events where it's this thing that's meant to last for a long time. The one I always think about is the TF2 one, where they released the thing, and it was solved in 36 hours or something, and they're we were planning on this going on for months, so
Does
good
Phoenix
job, I guess.
Does Phoenix know we're not playing the file? I saw some checks get sent out.
I mean, Phoenix is in the call. I'm assuming they're talking about it.
I see a Phoenix in the call.
Phoenix is in the
In
Discord.
their call.
So I'm not sure what the plan is to I'm not sure what they're saying in there either. Oh. Yeah, I guess. I don't know, it's kind of weird just to go, why is my Genshin not working on stream? I really do not want to fucking do what I want to happen.
No one's talking the other call? Okay, would someone mind making sure... Wait, why delete Ultra Kill World? What? Huh?
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Phoenix,
if
we're
someone
going
would mind letting Phoenix know.
Oh, what happened to Ultra Kill? Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
What do you... it wasn't run in...
Not even release my Ultra Kill, just delete it.
She didn't think that people would be guessing trying to solve the password. It's not your story, though. We're not the writers of the story, but we are, like, participants, right? I mean... Not like, by no means to claim ownership over it, but I mean, like...
Alright, screw, I'm gonna do this instead. I'm gonna hate doing this, but I'm gonna do this instead.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's like...
Like I said, I mean, we can go back and forth for a while. And,
Yeah, and I'm definitely not intending to, like, make it sound like I'm blaming. I just don't... It...
Yeah, I was comparing it to
Yeah.
D&D earlier. I genuinely feel like the way Epilago is played has been like a D&D campaign.
Yeah.
Where, like, your roles and everything are replaced with people playing Archie. And,
Right.
like, that's how I saw this, and I feel like the gimmicks have been like that, and this gimmick especially felt like that. It felt like a big twist, and
Right.
It's understandable that it seems like the players came up with an alternate solution that the DM wasn't expecting.
Which does
But it-
happen and
yeah.
does suck.
But, like,
Oh, no,
It did-
I just totally broke Hollow Knight. Oh, God. Oh, no.
hey, you're falling through the world. That's great. I love that for you.
But I'm back. But my map is stuck there permanently now, so...
Were you holding the
That's
map
good.
while you walked through a transition?
Incidentally, yes, that is in fact what happened.
Yeah. That's gonna do
What a
that.
Solid, good game.
Well, okay, to be fair in
Thank
Hollow
you,
Knight's
no
defense, you can't actually walk with the map
I
normally.
think you can remind my dehydrated bitch.
That quality of life, it's one of the things quality of life reintroduces. There's like very specific bugs that you can make cause it to happen in some older patches.
I
But
thought I looked at the map while walking all the time in my vanilla.
nope,
Huh.
you can't walk forward and
I
have the
thought we
map.
tried.
Yeah.
I thought we tried is what I'm thinking of.
Okay.
So you,
Now we're playing Genshin.
or maybe it's that the map auto closes if you walk into a transition, maybe, but I'm pretty sure it's walking at all because you can break a lot of stuff doing that.
If we do this event in 1 hour, I'll be fine.
Okay, I gotta BRB. I'm gonna switch to the witness to go get my checks, but I gotta take a short BRB real quick.
I think also the thing is that, like, I'm trying to figure out where is there space in the multi-world for something like that to be hiding. Right? If it's not meant to be a guess, and it's like unequivocally we would know. Right? Like, what is there? Like, it would have to be a manual, ultimately, right? Like, there's not anything else that we would be able to, know that was unequivocally the password unless there was something labeled a password, right? And you'd have to have a manual to do something like that. I mean, you just replace, like, extra coin and DK with password for file. But, like, I don't think you can do that without doing manuals, can you? Unless she edited somebody's AP world, which, like, that would be very cool. But I think not unreasonable to not expect. Let alone count on. Oh yeah, and it's all written in Python. It wouldn't be hard. It wouldn't be hard. But, strictly speaking, I just, like, definitely isn't what I, like, that would feel, I mean, that does feel very opaque for, for trying to, like, reason about what can we be doing to complete this thing now that we have an extremely, like, tight deadline, right? Can I afford another upgrade?
Okay.
Because ultimately, that's kind of what I keep coming back to, is, like, there had to have been another way that we could have reasonably counted on eventually getting it without a guess, right? And I just don't know what that is.
Let
Because,
it be known
like,
too that we all do love Emma to hell and back, right? Like we all really do
oh, for sure,
respect
I
the
feel terrible,
entire event.
honestly, because, like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out, like, basically what could we have done differently, to, in good faith, like, reason our way to playing this correctly, since we, did it.
For this woman, hell yeah. Wait, Emma or Meals on Wheels? Because honestly, both.
Thank God.
I got a message just now saying Meals on Wheels, and then I saw your message on it going, I would fuck for this woman. Oh my god. And I'm like,
And then
which
obviously,
one?
like, any secret thing, your idea is, okay, let's solve the fuck out of this, right? Yeah, no, exactly, right. Like, we suddenly get this extremely tight deadline, and it's like, alright, how can we pull this thing together as fast as we can? And then we see a locked door, and it's like, well, that's a door we definitely need to get into, right? Because that's also like a veil that gets pulled back, right?
But whatchamacallit? That, and I mean like, whatchamacallit? There's also like
Yeah, that Nish, for sure.
this motherfucker. She's a whole ass feast. She's a whole Thanksgiving dinner. It's true.
I keep trying to do these checks, and I keep forgetting I can't from this.
No, I love Emma to death, and I've joined every Epilago in general, right? Because I'm having a lot of fun with it, and it's being everyone. Told you, me hornies. Anyway, whatchamacallit?
God damn it.
It's a really fucking hot chick on a motorcycle, and everything's on fire around her, and she's like meta. Like there's nothing, everything about this character, and she can fly. Everything about this character is like perfect. It's great. But like it's hard to say no. But what was I gonna say? It does, like, yeah, there's a lot of factors that goes into this, right? Like everything like that. And again, like I love Emma to death, but not everybody also like wants. I'm not sure how often you felt this way, but like when you weren't doing any checks, didn't you, a part of you just be like, dang, if we don't make it in time, it's gonna be my fault. Everyone's gonna laugh at me. So
Oh, yeah.
everybody feels that way, I'm sure, in some sense of degree, or at least a majority of us does. Because I've heard it come from a few people, going like,
Oh, yeah. I mean,
"It's gonna be my fault."
that's gonna happen in any kind of collaborative thing that has a deadline, right? Where, like, there's unknown dependencies between, people's effort, right? Like, we don't know how interconnected our efforts are in the end result, other than we have one goal and potentially the means for accomplishing up to everyone else's goal, one other person's goal, no other person's goal, right? Like, it's,
Right, and like, so being told, "Hey, we need to solve this out," and get our stuff done. If even for some reason the word was junk, right? Even if the word was junk, being told that we have until Tuesday to do it, and a lot of us work. A lot of us have work,
Right.
and now so we're not gonna be able to make it. Like the Ultra Kill conversation already. Like they
Oh
haven't
yeah,
got
yeah,
any
I
work
haven't
yet.
actually.
Well, they
I
don't have
haven't
enough
been
worlds
keeping up with
to,
that.
and not gonna be able to make it by Tuesday. So there's just a chance that they're not gonna be able to do it, and that's not necessarily their fault. They were planning for a whole week. I wanted to do Undertale tomorrow
Right.
for my Undertale series. I was gonna do it tomorrow. Now there's a chance that I have to change my schedule to coordinate to Epilago because of the sudden change. And it wasn't like a 24-hour change, right? It's a whole,
It's
3 days.
a
It's a whole 3 days.
72 hour. Yeah, 72 hour change.
Right. And I should say fortunate, but I am in between jobs right now, so I'm able to do that. But not everyone who is in between that are able to accommodate that. And then they're gonna feel like it's their fault they didn't make it because they have IRL things that they go do. So that doesn't put a healthy strain on somebody in general. Springing it up.
Right.
It was, I will say, very funny to have it come up during the awards, and it was really cool. I think having it be that significant of a time change, I think was like, I think the world being a whatchamacallit, I think the world being a like spy almost was super cool.
Yeah, that was fantastic. I think yeah, like I think reasonably it's easy to say, oh well, we wouldn't have tried to figure it out as quickly if the deadline hadn't been changed, but I don't actually think that's probably true. I think we probably would have figured it out in a pretty similar period of time. But like just because like again,
People be
the whole
curious.
nature of right, and the nature of these gimmicks has always been alright, things just got harder, it's time to lock in, right? And we've been conditioned over many parts to fucking lock in. But
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know.
and I don't mind the and as much as I don't like the deadline gimmick, to be, we solved it. We solved it fast. I was like, cool. The deadline gimmick was about to be forgiven because it's like we at least can figure it out. We can get our games on track. We can hopefully get everything. The train is going to start moving again because this game's going to play. And then we were being told we weren't supposed to do that. It was like, well, then what would happen? Like, what was supposed to happen? Like, like I understand that the goal is to kind of make us fail because that's always been the goal since the first Epilago, right? Cause it's just haha funny. But and people who have tried really hard, they would have tried hours to put hours into it. Like I mean, I put hours into my Epilago for the last 2 days. I
Oh
leveled up to
yeah,
Kingdom Hearts 100
I
for 4 hours
did
straight.
I did a 12-hour stream where I nearly DK'd everything.
No, excuse me, elements. I'm not going to drink anything. How dare you? I just need water.
I don't think
Wheels on Wheels is here.
I will say I don't think the goal was ever to make people fail. I think that the goal has always been something that was seen as an obtainable thing.
I'm just kidding.
Um,
just kidding. No.
But like I do think that like I think the thing is like with the deadline, I think someone else mentioned it that the deadline didn't feel like it was going to be an actual genuine deadline. But
We can't know that.
yeah, we can't know that, and my thinking would have been like you'd find something in the other world to change it. Like all of my thought was that the world needs to be explored because that world can have customized stuff. Like that world could be Plando. That world
Yeah, right.
that's the world that can have all these things because it's not a world that a regular player sent.
Right.
So it's like if there's going to be some way to prevent the deadline from happening, it would be hidden in that world. So like that became a big focus. And I think this is like just a learning experience of like essentially being like a game master. Like okay, if I put these two things, this might lead to unintended consequence. Like what the players do is not the expected thing, and this is what game developers encounter literally all the time. Like, oh, okay, I need to I learned from this experience. Like I think it's just a learning experience.
Well, it didn't help also that we've done this before. We've actually done this
We've
whole
done all this before. Where I find them.
No, we had to go figure out our we had to do a whole little thing where we had to last minute do an entire master quest, bonks kill you.
That is true, yeah.
Oh my god, this son of a bitch. Sorry, I'm trying to play Genshin. This is actually kind of annoying me. Get in there, Beetle! I believe in you. Beetle's not winning.
Genshin Archie win.
They already have a manual for it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Is there like an offline down patch version that someone could build a mod for?
No, the minute you mod it, you get banned for apparently 30 years.
30? What? No way the game has that kind of runtime anyway.
Yeah, that's why you're gone.
Yo, Phoenix, I just got you a slingshot.
How do I do? This event sucks. Ow! Oh, come on, show me that fucking. Why won't you? God, you bitch!
Beetle from Zelda fighting. That's so funny.
Stuck my beetle horn.
When is Eddie playing Wind Waker? When is Wind Waker happening?
Beetle?
What about Wind Waker?
Electric Boogaloo Part 2 is happening.
Yeah.
Which is happening eventually, TM.
Meals on wheels. No, this is a nice bitch. Okay. I still have to go bake my house in Starrail. Suck my Beetleborg. Oh my god.
Oh my god, Beetleborgs. That's a show.
Oh my god.
Top tier show right
you
there.
You're not in Doom anymore, are you?
No.
Oh, damn. Okay, I was gonna send you Supercharge, but... Oh, actually, it's completely and utterly free. I'm just gonna go and send it.
Your defense is as fragile as a bionicle. How fucking dare you? Get over here. Son of a bitch. Beetle attack! What are you?
For some reason, that made me think of the fucking Shmoo Yoho Chicken Yodel Chicken Attack song.
Chicken attack.
Yeah. You know the one.
Beetleborg going up your ass because you're like the taste of grass. Beetle attack? I'm being attacked by a wizard.
I forgot that the crossroads is not infected. This is unfortunate. It was so much cozier when there wasn't infection rampant.
Are you doing Master
Slingshot
Quest
is
also?
big. Excellent.
Are you doing Master Quest
yes.
also?
I think that was Master Quest. Yeah.
Because if you are, then yep, that's huge. Oh hell yeah!
Somewhat
Oh, it's
learned.
random. You're doing random dungeons. All right. That's big. Oh my god. Oh my god.
My Deku is Master Quest? I see.
No. Haha. Eat shit. I bet it's delicious, motherfucker.
Wait, what? Rupees? Oh, that's... Yeah, I guess that is progression, but not...
Let me know when I actually get an item in my other games so I can just switch over and just say, fuck it, because I am playing with my beetles.
Sure. We'll do.
I'm fighting against a Titan. I'm a Beetleborg. He smacked my beetles. Oh, hell yeah, in the face. Let's go. Come at me.
Ain't that the way of it, Nish? Ain't that just the way of it?
Indeed.
He bonked my Borg. Obi. Oh yeah! It's like an anime fight right there. I just shat myself. Oh, I actually did.
That is in
I actually did.
Well, the realization. Like, this is my dad. I gotta go. I'll be back.
Oh, come at me, bitch. I'm not sorry. I'm winning.
I'm sorry.
Winners aren't sorry.
Winners shit their pants and they don't apologize.
What was that one? What was that? There's an Olympic gold medalist, right? They shot themselves mid like whatchamacallit, and they still got the gold medal, I believe, right?
I mean, that's... So this is an actual whole thing. Like, there's whole blog things about, like, people that are in physical competitive sports where, like, things come like running, like marathon running. There's a whole thing about, basically, if you suddenly realize you have to, like, use the restroom, like, what genuine, like, there's write-ups on if you want to be really competitive, what you're supposed to do. And it's like if you're running by, you know, some areas you're running, they'll have like a little forested area. Run through that area and just keep moving, and you know, it'll be fine. No one will know, or they will know and they won't care. You're winning.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's a thing.
Also, no one judged me. I did not play Genshin at all this week because of the 3 days of not having the 3 off days of not having power.
Oh, I won't judge you for not playing Genshin. It's okay.
I was about to say, if you were so much to know, I would never judge you for not playing Genshin. Honest, quite the contrary.
You're judging me for playing Genshin.
Exactly. You're on
But
now
look how
on the
cool
bench.
this character is. She has a motorcycle. Look at her. It does not fit the aesthetic here at all. But it's so cool. She can fly too. Woohoo!
Oh, it's Pogos. That's what it is. Oh, I was like, how
Also,
is
there's
this in
this bit.
logic?
She has like a stuffy.
I need to not kill you guys so I can Pogo you in the right area, please. Work with me here.
And then there's Bennett. No one cares about Bennett.
Fuck.
Yeah, if you accidentally killed a couple of them, you can just reset the room. Like, just leave and come back might be better. Because, yeah, you want to kind of like, gather up, there's like 4 or something of them. If you gather all of them up, it's really easy to make it.
That makes sense. That makes good sense.
And I think you can pogo up that spike wall a tiny bit first. Like,
Yeah,
this is like a very forgiving one.
For sure, yeah. Why did I... I mean, they killed themselves on the spike wall. That's tragic, actually, because I hadn't gotten the others. Where are the others? Yeah, okay, there's 1, there's 2. Where's the 3rd? Oh, it's probably up there.
To make competitive diapers. Maybe. I mean, possible.
I don't know. Fuck. No.
Oh, I've been
I was
bonked.
literally trying to kill that guy just so that I could deploy a bench. Pain. Because that's all the way across the fucking chasm. And also, I said the new bench! What are you talking about? Why am I here? Take me to the basic bench. What do you mean it's not unlocked? Did I pay for the fucking bench and not sit on it?
Probably. That's common.
I can't believe you would call me common, dwarf.
I said that action is common. I didn't say you are common.
Yeah.
I'm getting sweaty during
What
playing
am I
video
taking
games.
a
Does
common
that make
action?
is that common too?
You know what's not common? Staying hydrated. You should stay
That
hydrated.
is so
Oh,
true.
trust me, I'm thirsty.
Excellent.
No, you need to take care of your thirst. If you're thirsty, it's already too late. And you're thirsty today.
She has jiggle physics.
God damn it.
I miss Genshin. I haven't played in a week.
I don't understand it. I wish I understood why it says I have 1 more check here. This has been bothering me. Like, what if this 1 check that I, for some reason, can't get is like...
What is the password?
Oh, it's you. You're the bitch. Found you. Needs get that. Fucker. Bloop, bloop.
Come on, guys. Come on, cute little orange ghosts. You can fit through that hole, I promise. Or maybe you can't. Maybe I actually lied.
Wait, is it
Yeah.
this?
I got you a joy pendant, Mish. And that's trash. I apologize for alerting you.
I think I might have figured out which panel. I think a panel that I skipped didn't count as solved
Oh.
for some reason.
I know what I'm doing wrong. Hold up. No,
Oh,
no,
that's
no.
not
You want something
good.
cool? Watch this. Hold up. I'm gonna set it up for the next one. Next team fight. Next team fight. Hold up.
I don't.
Am I hitting for 3,500?
Minish.
You want to see something cool?
maybe.
I don't.
Minish
You know,
question.
Absolutely not.
If
Viewers, I want to see the cool thing.
this
wanna see
panel was
something?
solved, would it make a light? Is this the one that's not counting as solved?
I'll have you know I actually am looking, viewers.
Okay, give me a second. Right here. All right. This game plays so much more different when you have Natlan characters. Oh, you asked me why Genshin's in trouble.
The motorcycle wasn't that cool, if that's what you meant.
No, it's not that. Hold up.
Oh.
One second.
Well,
Okay.
the motorcycle was cool,
So
regardless.
first here. No, we'll do this first. Then we do this. Then we do this. Then we do this. There we go. 500.
Oh, look at her go.
Can I kill before she teleports?
Nice.
I didn't kill before she teleports. I'm sad now.
Tragic.
That was 520. So I doubled my damage.
Nice.
I didn't kill her, which makes me kind of sad.
We
I'm
want
actually a
we
bad
want a
player.
good 2x multiplier.
So the reason why Genshin's actually in a lot of trouble, this is like,
Yeah.
this is not like a very, this is a very like on edge topic. So I am playing in an area that's based
On
off
edge.
of. Oh, bye-bye. No, waifu Meals on Wheels. Her wheels are going towards heaven. Anyway,
What do you mean by
which
on edge topic? Before you continue, I'm just so that I have the correct connotation.
you'll understand when I
just
start
don't
talking
actually
about
know.
it.
Okay, I'm just not familiar with that phrase, but okay, go ahead.
It's not about furries. Hello? The fuck?
Oh, okay.
One second. Let me kill this person first. Get the die. Cool. Oh, hey, that was 400,000. Whatchamacallit? Okay. And it involves looking at the characters too. So I'm playing in like pseudo Mexico / like Africa / something else. And everyone's like, oh hell yeah, we're gonna go play in Mexico, it's gonna be great. The music is very symbolic. It actually is really cool. They actually got like actual like African / Mexican musicians to play their songs. It's really cool. It's actually very authentic. All the food you eat in this game, very authentic. The colors is so vibrant. Everything is really great. There's
also, to be clear, like it's that it's like a fusion of African and like, is it specifically Mexican or like Latino in general, or? But like they're not conflating those two, right? It's like a fusion of those two.
Sorry, I was reading what Emma just put into the thing. Emma just texted the group. Aw.
She's flying. You only have until Tuesday. So, oh no. I totally actually forgot that this was the broken vessel fight. Wait, huh? Wait, did broken vessel just freeze in place when I desolate dived? Wait,
Maybe.
Does broken vessel get spell stalled when I cast a spell?
I mean,
They're like consistently pausing when I cast a spell.
Yeah. That's just how it works. Like, it normally pauses like that.
Really? I had no idea. Because I was
She does the little
hit
wind
them with
ups.
a nail.
I feel like you're just talking about the wind ups.
I don't think so, but maybe I was. Maybe it was just very conveniently timed. Damn it. Damn it. It's Latin American countries? Okay, so there's no... Africa's not involved.
Anyway, sorry, it's a Latin American country. Whatever. Point being, the point being
Whatever.
is.
Beavers, those are
Ever.
two different continents.
I feel like
Well, no,
Entirely
because
different
people keep going back
continents.
and forth, right? People keep saying it was based off Africa, and some people are saying it's based on Mexico. I saw tacos. I think Mexico. But that's besides the point. Nah, I'm just, a racist, I guess. Anyway, at that point,
No,
what you
it's just...
so what happened?
No,
So
I'm saying.
one of the reasons that people are mad with this game is, each character. Everyone's like, cool, we're gonna go to Mexico. Everyone should be, everyone keeps saying Africa at first, and then it's how they start going to Mexico. I think it's both because we're actually separated into 6 tribes, and each area is a little bit different. But regardless of that, still, everyone was like, neat. We're gonna
Beavers,
have
I don't know how to tell you that tribes exist other places than Africa.
in Genshin though. In Genshin they don't. It's only here, and each area is
But
like
this is in
significantly
Africa,
different.
apparently.
Oh my god. Whatchamacallit?
Like, am I wrong? Like,
The point is that
yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right.
so people were like, cool, we're finally gonna get some dark-skinned characters. Every character we've gotten so far, we've only gotten 3.
Ah.
Once every like other year, and because we're on year 6 now, we're gonna get finally some dark-skinned characters. Because the last dark-skinned character that came out, anyway, that was a problem in itself. But we're getting some dark-skinned characters. It's gonna be great. We're gonna be so happy. We're gonna be so fucking. It's gonna be super cool because a lot of people want.
Finally, some diversity.
Right. We wanted some. We wanted some. Some diversity. We also wanted some. Just appreciation, right? Because
Yeah.
dark-skinned fucking black people rock. And like whatchamacallit. Then we got this character, and we're like, huh?
Right.
She's kind of white. Well,
A little bit. Yeah, that's
like
yeah,
compared
that's
to this, like yeah, she's darker for she's tanned, but it's like, oh, maybe the next character. Well, maybe the next character. Okay, maybe the next character, the next one. Oh, and then this one came out. This one broke people. The redheaded Meals on Wheels came out was a problem because she's actually based off a god that is represented to be straight up black, I believe. And everyone's like, whoa,
Right.
hey, why is she
So-
being whitewashed
right.
at this point? And
Yeah,
Mihoyo came out with
so-
the whole thing saying like, no, like we're not representing each of our characters to be based off of, actual people in anything. We're not going to base off anything that we just. That's all they said. Like there's no representation or anything like that.
Like, it clearly is based off of them. They're just saying, no, it's not.
Like they're inspired by it, but it's not supposed to be like an exact anything.
That-
It's
It's
just
inspired
inspiration.
by. We just got rid of the part that we didn't like about it.
The fact that it had dark
I mean, to be
skin.
fair,
Yeah, like, jeez.
she has a motorcycle, so like
Right,
I don't
but I don't think that a lot. Like, I mean,
this guy has a pixelated dinosaur.
it's not uncommon. Okay, so like, great example, right? Thor, like, doesn't, like, drink coffee and smash like coffee mugs and like do silly things, but like he does do that in like a fictional retelling of like Marvel things that include Thor, right?
Yeah.
You can modernize certain things about it, I guess is what I'm saying, and people are totally fine with it. I think like different caliber of change, right?
Yeah, Mihoyo mentioned a long time ago, like they're like, we don't represent each character in this game doesn't represent anybody in IRL because they don't want to do that. Like, even if like they're making, let's say they just put in like, fuck it, let's just say you put in Stan Lee because you said Thor, and someone just looks like him and talks like him and could remind you a lot of him. They've simply said in the game, no one is supposed to be anybody IRL because they don't want to do that assumption. Right.
But
Jeez.
you also
where do deities fall in this, right? Like people who like to some people are arguably in IRL but are not like, you know, embodied. Right? We can't point to like a person that is that, you know, entity that people may or may not like recognize as like a part of real life.
Like, I mean, I don't know. Wait, repeat that?
So okay, so what I'm saying is that like for some people, like I'm personally not religious in a capacity that you know, admits a deity of some kind. But there
Oh
are
my god,
people who
this
absolutely
motherfucker.
are.
Sorry, this guy keeps screaming in my ear because it's just his character. I didn't realize how loud he is until fucking. I don't have this. I actually don't own this character. He's just screaming. He's just so. Yeah, continue. I was listening. Just. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
what I was saying is that like did the way that they say it suggest that it's not based on any real life like pre-existing character or person, because characters, you know, from either mythologies or real practiced religions could be for some people IRL. I'm trying to disambiguate when you say not based on anyone from IRL. To me, like as an example, the Christian God is not in IRL, but to some people, like totally is, right? I'm just trying to like find where the line that you're
Oh,
saying
I
is like.
mean, well, I can go. We can go just look up Genshin on X and go see.
Because you were saying that like she's based on a god or goddess, that you know, and that was like part of the issue. But to me, a god is not like in IRL. But is that what they meant, right?
Let's go. I'm gonna go see if I can find their post. Just read it 100%. That way, it's just
Yeah,
not there.
that would probably be that would probably be best. So the character's not based on any real world person or mythology. Fine, let's just accept that. Why not diversity? Why haven't traditionally white characters been swapped? Yeah, right. Yeah, no, try is definitely like shortcutting to the point that I was eventually going to be making, but yeah, I just wanted to like sort out like I guess if they said we're not basing them on real people, that doesn't get them out of whitewashing a deity, was ultimately the point I was laboring towards.
Why is there no black people in Genshin? Because it's China. It's a China game. Like I'll say it straight up. Like
Right.
it's a like a lot of Chinese games just don't have dark skinned characters. That's just
I mean, a lot of like a good example, just because I'm more familiar with the case in Japan, for example, but like casual racism and or normalized racism is like still very common in Japan.
You know what's really funny? I forgot that my screen's actually showing. So not only am I was on X on live, B, man, if I had any other page up, you guys would be having a good time. Let's see. I'm going through Twitter on MiHoYo. I am one click away from the Rule 34 section of this whole fucking game, and there's a lot. So let's just say that, right? I'm not even going to like again. I'm not going to. Eventually, I'll find this. Eventually.
I believe in your ability to do this, Beavers.
That's right. Goggles that shit.
Their games do tend to reflect their standard of beauty. Yeah, that's a fantastic way of putting it, Dudley. And their standards of beauty have very racialized components. And that is being reflected here.
I don't mind it so much just because of the fact that they haven't straight up said they just hate, anything. They just haven't.
You don't have to. You don't have
Right?
to.
Well, I mean, I think you do. I think that because, like, if I had a story, right, and I just didn't want, I just personally say, for example, I just can't. I have an easier time drawing, lighter characters. Like, then, but am I a racist for just liking to draw lighter characters? No.
I
Am I
mean,
racist if I say I hate dark-skinned people? Yeah, but I don't say that, right? Because I'm not. So.
well, but here's the thing, right? Like, that's like if you are creating an entirely fictional setting that has no basis in real life, then you can maybe make that argument. I still think that there's an argument that like you're not like okay, racism does not have to be an active thing. right?
It usually
You don't have
isn't.
to be active.
It has to be a
Exactly.
teeny bit.
No,
Like it
it
has to be a
doesn't.
little bit because
Your
like
actions can be racist without any intention whatsoever. In fact, most of the time, like Dwarf said, they are not intentionally racist. People are like racist in a way that is very obviously just normal to them. And like, like a great example is like the thing that gets used in this capacity a lot is like, oh well, I have a
Yeah.
insert minority friend, right? Like if I like as a queer person, this is the example I'm using. Like if I say something that like disparages gay people, but then I follow it up with like, oh, but I have gay friends. That doesn't mean that I didn't mean the disparaging thing against gay people, right? Like it's still reflective of a belief that I have, and our beliefs ultimately are what facilitate whether or not like we have a characteristic of like racism, right?
I personally will never think anybody is ill will until they actually actively do something that tells me that, oh yeah, and like right here, boom, this like, again, like saying like they just actually just straight up just say they don't like dark skinned people. Then it's like, oh, okay, no, that's messed up. That's fucked up, and I hate
Okay.
that.
Are
Right?
you familiar with the term microaggression?
Right.
I'm pretty sure micro.
So basically the thing is like I would agree with what you're saying with ill will, because
Who's
like
this?
but that's the difference between like active and passive. The
Right.
idea of microaggressions is it's basically people who are maybe like good meaning are actually doing something to put down a group in actions they're taking because they're like they're not actively doing something like to attack something, and they don't even feel like consciously that they're doing something negative, but that's why it's called a microaggression. It's something that actually is negative to that group without
It does have consequences.
yeah, like it's a whole very pretty well like documented thing, and just a
There's
lot
lots
of
of
people
theory
that
on
do
it,
it
yeah.
aren't aware. There's a lot that you have to do to be aware of it.
Like, I know that this is a buzzword that gets used by a lot of like conservatives in a very negative way, but like there's a reason that there's an entire academic discipline that is termed critical race theory. Race is not simple, and there's an enormous amount of nuance that is not just historically grounded, but also like, cultural and political and economic that tie into all of this stuff that mean that people just participating in a system the way that the system wants them to participate can do bad things because the system is bad.
Where?
Like
Well,
an example outside of race, again, not by no means are the trials faced by race and like other minorities the same. Their intersectionality is a whole other thing, right? But like
once.
very frequently someone will, misgender me, and then I will, as kindly as I can, and without trying to make them feel bad at all, I will correct them. And then, they will, like, very exasperated say, I'm sorry, it's so hard. I'm sorry, I'm trying, I am. And it's like, that is the wrong way to reply. Because you have now like started positioning yourself as the victim for being corrected, right? When like you were not being victimized in any way, you were simply like you made an error and it was pointed out, right? And the act of like saying, "Oh well, it's so hard," right? Like you're this person is vocally saying the opposite of I was trying to hurt you, but that doesn't change the fact that they did in fact hurt you, and over a long enough period of time when that's a pattern of behavior, it's indicative of held beliefs that are not being changed. Right? And that is something that absolutely also happens with other forms of bigotry over different things. Not, just how you refer to someone, but like, other aspects of social interaction.
Mm.
Basically, you can commit racism without being a racist. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
I cannot find this post. I swear to God, I've been looking at this post for like 10 minutes now, and I could not find this post.
It could have gotten deleted.
No, it's not.
Given the nature of the topics that we're talking about.
No, it's not deleted.
Word.
They post like a thing every single day, and sometimes twice a day. So it's so buried, and I feel like it's only been like a month, but I think it actually started before it even came out. Natland even came out.
Like on the teasers.
Which is like 6 months ago. So I'm trying to find the post. Cause I like to fucking say what the hell it said, but I cannot find it. And even then, it's on a bunch of videos. In general, so people have it
storage for no reason.
Where the fuck is this thing? I cannot find it. I'm going through Google Images. That's why I turn off my screen, because just typing in Genshin Impact on Google Images is already enough. Rolachino? If you know, you know.
Perhaps I actually don't.
But no, like right now, like Genshin's getting flamed for it, and there is dark-skinned characters in this game. It's just been a while. Like they've only have 4, and all that, and so people are just getting mad at them. Also, not just that, but
No.
Genshin is doing a. Are you okay?
Oh, I died.
Oh, Genshin's also having all of MoHo's having a issue with the voice actor studio they're working with. They're working with a certain voice actor studio that actively stated that they're going to use the VA's voices and replicate them in AI so they can use them in future stuff. And they're like,
the voice actors
yeah, consent. And they're like,
cool.
So
we love it. We love a little bit of identity theft.
Right. So they're like, they cut ties with. So a lot of voice actors are doing a strike at the moment and not voicing stuff. And MoHoyo is actually supporting them. They're actually still, I guess, I'm under the impression they're still getting paid by MoHoyo anyway, because they're like, hey, you guys are in the right. Good G fucking G. And whatchamacallit. But and obviously people that play the game, they notice that some voice actors are still there. Some voice actors just don't care. And that's their prerogative to not care. But fact of the matter though is that some of them do care, and some of them don't.
Oftentimes they may not have, the means to care.
Well, they're getting paid regardless, as far as I'm aware. Like, but they're getting paid by MoHoyo. As far as I'm aware, they're getting paid regardless. I could be wrong about that, but MoHoyo, I've heard that MoHoyo is supporting them. I've heard that. So I don't know.
As much as I wish it was as simple as, like, whether or not you're getting paid, there's also, like, a fear component, right? Because it's like, well, if you're behaving this way, then you're gonna get blacklisted from, future employment.
I mean, there is a little bit of a tiny civil war in the MoHoyo voice actors. Some voice actors say it's, like, not a big deal. Some say it's a big deal. Some say, shut up and just leave. I want to have my tacos. That's what some of them say. There's a giant civil war about it. And it's been going on for like almost a year now at this point. So it's kind of hard, and I don't know where it's going anymore. All I know is that MoHoyo's getting a lot of flack for like a bunch of different reasons, for a bunch of different things. Each game has something different. Like again, Zenless has no content. Genshin, the whitewashing, and the
happy to marshmallow you.
Yeah,
happy, and achievement award again. Every time I send you a marshmallow, just imagine me saying, congratulations on your Lifetime Achievement Award. That's what a marshmallow from me to you means now.
And then
Sorry,
Star World not
continue.
having it. Yeah, not in Star World just having not a lot of good story happening. You know, Star World might change. Star World might get a good story in a second. We'll have to see what happens there. No, just a bunch of different things MiHoYo is doing, just weird enough. But yeah, that's it. That's it. That's why I said earlier, like, it's like an interesting topic because, like, obviously we went down a, you know, fun rabbit hole. Can I please, Bennett? Bennett, please. I need you to do me a favor. I want to one-shot this bitch. Please. One more. Thank you. Uh-huh. No, ad started. No. God damn it. No, she ran away at my circle. No, I was playing Circle Impact. God damn it.
Alright, City of Tears is full clear. Rusty Grounds is full clear. Crystal Peak is full cleared. There is one check in Forgotten Crossroads. Green Path is full cleared. There's one check in Howling Cliffs. Deep Nest is Deep Nest. Ancient Basin is full cleared. Hive is full cleared. There's a single. Do I have 20 charms yet? 5, 10, 8 now.
How is that 600,000? Whatever.
Alright, we basically have, like, the checks to clean up, Deep Nest and then Yukun's Garden. And I will be pretty much BK'd. We get, like, the single checks in, Howling Cliffs and, Crossroads first, though.
Alright. Battle Pass stuff. What do I need to do still? I need to kill a boss 6 more times? That ain't happening. That's not true. It can happen. I need to create 20 shish kebabs.
The other thing that I don't think I said, and is like not actually related to MiHoYo specifically, but something that you said, Beavers, which I think is worth replying to specifically, just as like a conversational topic. Is that like the idea of like, you know, not associating someone in your mind as like racist unless they say something racist is a very, like, it's working on the assumption that people are operating in good faith, right?
I like that. I like that feeling though. I like it. I think
No,
everybody works in good faith.
right, but the problem is that it demonstrably not everyone does operate in good faith, especially people who like hate people based on very, you know,
I got Jezebel, by the way.
arbitrary characteristics, right? Like if someone is doing actively, like if someone was being violently bigoted in any capacity, while saying, I love minority that I am currently violently oppressing. I know this is an extreme case, but they didn't say anything bigoted, right?
Right, but they're
if you look at their
taking
actions,
action, right? They're doing something
Exactly.
to, right, but that's different because you're still taking an action.
Exactly.
But-
Hence, you need not say something if the action itself facilitates, you know, the bigotry, right? The oppression.
Yeah,
Also,
but I
hello,
think,
Jezebel and Raiders.
but in this case, like in Genshin's case, right, they're not making a dark skinned character, which again they did, they just haven't done it for this patch. Doesn't scream, oh, they're racist, because just because they haven't done it, that's not something that also harms them either, right? It's not harming anybody either with them doing it. It might make people kind of sad there's no dark skinned characters, but if there's not a negative reason or negative anything for it, like
I have a reply to this, but Jezebel needs to rate her run. Say hello and goodbye is your rating.
We're talking about racism. Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing today? We're talking about Genshin lore and what's the state of Mihoyo is going through. Because Mihoyo is doing some interesting things. But I hope you're all
I
having
was trying to bring it back up to just like, you know, racism slash, or sorry, bigotry in general.
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
Mihoyo, but
Yeah. Oh, I mean, you know, there's thoughts. And this is what I mean. It's interesting to where like we were coming from. We're not calling like anybody out in particular. I mean, technically I was, huh? But like we were talking just about like how we got here in the general, about the whole Mihoyo whitewashing drama that's been happening all over Twitter. If anybody has them followed on Twitter, they'll just know. It's been coming up a lot, especially when Meals on Wheels came out, Mavwika, because everybody wanted her just a little bit darker, and everyone drew the line on that one. So it'd be nice. It'd be nice to see a little bit representation for sure. I just hope they do it not because they like, you know, and at this point they're gonna do it whether they like to or not. Like if they feel like a character needs it, they'll do it. If they feel like they don't, they're not going to, because Genshin doesn't listen to really what anybody says. It's great. Oh, you have a troubleshooting to do? A couple of characters have heart checks aren't showing on the social. Try not again. Not again, try.
also,
yeah,
I hope you have a great night, Jezebel.
Yeah, have a good old-fashioned night. Thank you for bringing everybody in here, saying how to do. Hope you had a good stream. And yeah, I did not catch what you're doing, but I will ask you that next time. Get some sleep. Hello, everybody. My name is Beavers. I'm joined with Dwarf, Finish, and Timidum. We're all doing Archipelago. I was doing Archipelago stuff. Now I'm Wheels on Wheels, killing all the bosses in the map because I'm doing weeklies.
My ads are running. I'm gonna hop up really quick and go use the maintenance room.
They were doing Red Dead Redemption 2.
Ooh. Red Dead Redemption 2, I've heard is fantastic. I don't know anything about it other than you're a cowboy. Well, I know. I am not going to use Meals on Wheels for this boss. We're going to actually do this team. Yeah, Booba sword. Hello. Nihito. Yao Yao. Don't be scared. Ow! And die. No, go over, you piece of shit chicken. No, you chicken, get over here. I died? Wow. See, she's called that because, yeah, exactly. See, that actually makes sense. The other one's because she's a snack. Heal me? Hey. Good example of why I like using Yao Yao when I have, because look at Raiden's HP. Done. And that goes to everybody. If everybody's low HP, everyone gets that kind of treatment. It's great. Goodbye. Moving on, next boss. Woo. I'm gonna go over to. I should be actually using. Yeah, it's pretty fantastic. I like. Whatchamacallit? Yeah, it's really good. I'm actually going to bring out. I'm going to do something a little different. I'm actually going to do this instead. How did I set this up? Much better. Soon, it'll be fine, soon. And flex the waifu? I'm gonna flex the waifu. No, she's actually really good, so that's why I'm using her for this. Next boss. I'm actually doing. I have to do 10 bosses this week, and so I'm just running around actually killing all the bosses on the map. So that's. I'm not trying to like show off anything. This is actually my route. I kill these bosses because these are like the fastest ones to do, and they don't respawn until the rewards go away. So if I do this, I can make a cycle, and they do that.
We love a cycle.
Also, welcome back from Amazon.
Hello,
And
welcome back.
I'm also back.
Welcome back.
This is Fontaine, yes.
So I think, if they're affected, what I was gonna say to the, you're saying that you were, making the value judgment ultimately that, like, MiHoYo hasn't actually done a thing that is, like, obviously racist, though. And I think that if there are affected groups getting upset and saying that they are, then that, like, supersedes that assessment, right?
Sure. But, like, if it was, like, let's say it was the opposite, right? Let's just say we reversed it. Like, let's just say that, like, we just had, it was all dark-skinned characters only, and then it was just only a few white characters, right? And they did that, and whatchamacallit? How do I put this? Not even going to be like...
complain in that instance?
No, not white people complain in general, but like in my brain, right? Like, there's nothing they're doing. Like, it goes back to the whole, like, what if I just don't have a hard time drawing a certain color, right? Like, I have a hard time drawing... But,
like, I don't know.
But
The
it's really
idea
hard.
of, like, artistic capability being the limiting factor, I think, is at best a weak defense. For a company that makes the amount of money that MiHoYo does, right? Like, there are artists that do, people of color exceedingly well.
Well, no, like, not exceeding MiHoYo, right? Like, let's say I have a hard time drawing dark-skinned characters as well as I like, but for some reason I have a good... I mean, there actually is, like, a whole, like, thing about, like, certain colored characters, certain hair colors, all that, make it easier to, like, make them contrast better. That's a whole different bottle of onions. But,
Well, it's about, like, Western tradition and, like, what traditional methods teach you to emphasize and everything. Also, hello, Sven. Thank you for learning.
But yeah, but what if, like, I just had an easy time drawing white skin characters, or like every character that was really important in my life that I've had in my life, just happened to be just white, and I based every single character in my story based off said characters. Because I didn't draw a dark skinned character, does that make me and someone complains about it, does that make me a racist because I didn't want to include them, even though I never had anybody, in my very close circle be dark, and I didn't include them? No, it doesn't, because of the fact that it just circumstances happened to where I didn't have a dark-skinned person in my story or in my life, right? But now I'm being called a racist. But
here's the issue: that what you're saying is true. You are not a corporation, though, and a corporation is not an individual. Like, there's a whole, like, ocean of difference between the responsibility of when you're creating things and the, like...
I very much rather a corporation include a dark-skinned character because they actually cared about said character than just do it saying, oh yeah, we just want to please, like, black people. We just want to please them really quick. Let's put in a black character because we can. Like, it feels really extra bad to do that instead.
You were saying that the whole region and everything is, like, authentic, and that they did a good job of making it authentic in a lot of ways. And I think that, like, that being as the preamble to me made it very obvious that, like, it was kind of like an intentional thing, in the sense that, like, if you're going to make all but the people's appearance authentic, like, by the nature of what you have chosen, to give attention, you draw attention to the negative space, right? The difference.
What's pandering, Anna? Out of curiosity, maybe I'm just misunderstanding the word. Also,
Pandering is
what you're doing
when you,
instead.
yeah, when you just do something to appease rather than out of a genuine interest to do a good thing.
Oh yeah, and in a corporation, right? Like, I think that in a corporation, I'd rather just have them be genuine about actually adding in a dark skin character than just saying
Right.
screw it, because
But like, those aren't the two options, right? The two options aren't either pander or do not, do not include the skin tone of the region that you're basing your, fictional setting on.
I think nobody disagrees. Everybody would like the corporation to genuinely want to include diversity.
Right, absolutely. Yes. Yeah.
The fact that they don't genuinely want to include diversity is in fact part of the issue. That
Right. Yes.
But at this point, wouldn't you like them to at least be okay with pandering to something rather than being like, no, we're
Right.
so racist,
That's
we
true.
don't even want to port
Right.
your money.
yeah, that's
Right.
like I think this
Right.
is the issue.
Like rainbow capitalism, I keep taking it back to weird topics, and that's just because that's what's more, I have more personal experience with. But like, rainbow capitalism is generally seen as like a net, at worst, typically a net neutral, because like at the very least, they, have to, in the moment, not be homophobic and transphobic, right? In order to get your money. And so, like, it would, of course, be better if they actually gave a fuck. But when there's backlash, or even if there's not backlash and they just do the rainbow capitalist thing of like, oh, we're making, our Skittles like completely white because our rainbow isn't the one that matters this month. Like that was a recent one, right? Like sure, it doesn't really actually do anything good for the queer community, but it does mean that they're not being actively out.
I feel like Baho's in that state where, like, if they put out a dark skinned character now, everyone's just gonna call him ill-willed, and if they don't, people are gonna call him ill-willed. So I think Baho just put himself in a really, really bad hole, whether it be on accident or on
What Tony was saying
purpose.
though is that like not doing it though is worse. At this point, is worse than doing it. Like even if both are bad, right? Like not doing it is the worst option because you're, demonstrating that you're unwilling to admit fault. Even if like, you don't believe it.
I mean, it definitely is like, yeah, it definitely can. In my head, like, right, it can go like really just badly either way. Even if like is better or is not, like it's still like it's gonna turn out ugly, regardless of it all, right? And that just kind of, and who knows? It could be not be like, so for example, this part, like, it kind of not even be Mihoyo's fault. So there's a director, particularly a certain director, who actually makes Genshin very hard to be free to play. And people know this for sure because when they left Honkai Third Impact, they got a lot more lenient about how everything was supposed to be run. And so it could just be a single individual, not even like the entire company, which the entire company will get flamed for, right? It could just be one individual. And also, I mean, China also has just really strict rules about what, where, who, when, color, and why. Like, because China is just very strict about everything they do.
I
Like,
think what we're going for there is racist, but
I mean, it's not just like that. This,
well, if
yeah.
there's strict rules about who and what color can do things, like that is like very
Well, no,
definitionally
like,
racist.
so
like,
people have to, like, for example, another example is like people have to be a certain amount clothed, any gender, or else they are too sexual and they'll just turn off your entire company because it's just it's a giant no-no. Like,
Yeah.
there's a reason why actually whatchamacallit, there isn't more fan service in our characters in Genshin because they're just actually not allowed to. They actually nerfed a lot of characters in terms of clothing, in terms of sizes, because of the fact that yeah, they actually redesigned a couple of people's clothing to get them cover a little bit more, and they actually reduced a few breast sizes down and butt sizes down to make sure that it fit the rules.
No, I believe you. I just nerfed what the word choice was. Humor.
Mono used to be so much more stacked. And now the only thing that's stacked is her cards. It's very sad. Rosaria used to be really used until they nerfed her in both Kit and in both Uba. Very sad. Got done dirty. But yeah. I don't know. But I don't know, I'm a person that always looks for, like, I can't, like I said, I know you, me, are in both very different worlds, but I'm also, because like, you're gay, and I am straight, but so my world, like I said, my worlds are very different, and you have every single right to, you know, to your opinion, all that good stuff. I can never help myself to look at, because you said earlier that, you know, looking at the world being goodwill is a bad thing, and I'm like, I can't.
No. That's not at all. Sorry, if that's the impression I gave, that's not at all what I meant. What I meant though is that like extending the benefit of the doubt to bad actors is something that should be done in my experience sparingly, if at all, but with great apprehension about what you're doing. Which is to say that, like, just know that you are providing a space of plausible deniability for a potentially bad actor to occupy and to take advantage of and to potentially, like, in this instance, it not, but in certain circumstances, that space of plausible deniability can be used to harm people, right? And often is, right? A good example in the MiHoYo case, actually, you said that, like, it could be not even MiHoYo's fault because it could be this particular director. But, like, ultimately, MiHoYo is, you know, this corporation that employs that individual and has put them there. And I understand that there's a lot of inertia in corporate systems that don't make it, you know, always very straightforward to simply remove someone from a particular position. But ultimately, that is enabling behavior. They're enabling that director to have that level of impact, right? By not doing something to curtail their behavior, right? So, like, that's all I meant with, like, the good faith component, is that, like, good faith is excellent, but it is not a privilege that we can always, you know, partake in. Extending it, extending it is not always a privilege that we can, like, participate in without there being consequences. You as a player playing a game, like, it doesn't really matter. It starts to matter more when, like, you give people money, but, like, that's not really at all the kind of conversation that I'm looking to have right now. That's a different conversation.
Someday.
Right. Yeah, it's just that, like, good faith is something that should be reserved for good actors. And you should start with good faith in your interpretations. Like, I don't want to sound like that's not what I'm suggesting, but there's a lot of circumstantial evidence, I think, that suggests that maybe this is not, like, maybe we've moved past the good faith stage, right? With this circumstance. Also, Minish, I think you progressive subterranean swarm. Whatever that means, if that means something to you?
Is that a Figment thing?
No.
I like the if that means something to you, which sounded very like a psychic. Does progressive swarm mean anything? Do you?
Hold on, I'm seeing words.
Let me trust this. No, I'll just.
Oh,
Let's see
yes.
what I can do. Can I do?
You should rest. It's okay. We'll meet the Tuesday
Phoenix lose
deadline,
sleep over this.
one way or another. Smile.
Is my phone not charging? Please charge phone. I kind of need you to live.
Okay, so I can't get that checked, so, if the thing in, Howling Cliffs is, you know, the key to everything, I fucked this over by, you know, upgrading my nail, and I apologize.
Okay, now I need to do the other part of my horny, which is this thing.
Do you have access to all stags right now?
I actually probably do.
Because yeah, you might be able to just go get vanilla stag nest right now.
Yeah, I probably can.
And if
I
you
have
have-
it in Queen's Gardens, but yeah, I probably do.
The deadline is
Oh,
Mihoyo,
no,
after
I
they
didn't
add
get
in
the
a
Distant
Dark
Village
Queen
one,
character,
'cause
or
I
else Emma is
couldn't
going
afford
to send out the God of Bidoof to go in there and fuck things up.
Yeah, no, the conversations about like
And
systemic
racism.
racism and you know good faith and bad faith and like critical race theory and you know microaggression, all of that stuff, completely unrelated to the deadline.
Or is it?
To...
Or is it? I mean,
No.
we are racing towards a deadline.
Oh no.
I'm playing it.
I don't think Emma is keen to have these conversations related.
I'll ask.
I don't. I feel pretty confident, to be honest, but.
So the deadline for the Epilago is normally 1 week after it starts. So it starts on Friday and then it ends the next Friday. Today during the Epilogue Gaming Awards show, there was a segment about Epilago. And during this segment, it was revealed that the current Epilago has had the rules changed in the middle of it. And one of the things that changed was that the deadline was changed from Friday, and it was moved forward to Tuesday at midnight. Well, midnight for me, but so it was changed to Tuesday, which, you know, that's like 3 whole less days, which is very stressful to everyone.
Yes, we've been panicking all stream, getting those veins nice and pulsating with cortisol. I assume. I don't really know what, you know, that is like,
The
but-
reason is because Epilago has a whole story. If you kind of think of it like a D&D campaign, Epilago isn't just doing the
It is a
randomizers.
campaign, yeah.
It also has a whole story and an antagonist and everything. It's like, instead of, you know, in D&D everyone's rolling for things and that's how the story progresses, you have everyone's playing a randomizer, and the story progresses based on if people are succeeding at the randomizers or not. Yeah, so as part of that story, there's been like gimmicks and things, like things have been changed and whatnot. So there wasn't any real gimmick shown at first with this one, and then
But yeah, it's the narrative finale. So the big bad that we're trying to defeat, yeah, did the gimmick.
Oh fuck! I still have things I need to do in my game. God damn it! Hold up. Fuck me. I'm actually not done playing Genshin. Okay. I gotta go kill a boss.
Happy for you to say that happened.
DM to, I wouldn't say bad DM. I would say what ended up happening was there was a little bit of stress that did result in something that the players thought was expected, but it turned out wasn't expected happening. Which, but I mean, it was kind of just a classic situation where DM wasn't really expecting players to do one thing.
Like, we thought we'd been presented a puzzle, when in reality, we did not. But we solved the puzzle anyways, and that was not intended to happen. We interpreted what was supposed to be a brick wall as a puzzle, and we incidentally, like, scaled the wall, and we're like, ah, the puzzle has been solved. But, like, you know, there's like a door in the wall somewhere, and we're gonna get the key, you know, at some point. We're gonna find the key, but we just, like, build a ladder. Kind of, just all the talk of, or all the analogizing to the DM and D&D made me think of this one time when I, in a Warhammer something tabletop. It was like a 1 or 2 session thing altogether. But one of our combats in the first session, I managed to end the entire encounter in like a single turn by using a technique, and it's not even making this up, called Glory Hole, that killed every enemy all at once. Using each other.
Can I really reach this motherfucker with this? I can't. Okay. I missed.
I'm impressed
I
by
really
the lack
missed.
of questions on that.
That's hilarious as fuck. I can just shoot this fucking dragon out of the sky. That's fucking funny. Oh my god, it's amazing. This character may be horrible, but I love this character so much at the same time.
Dwarf. How do I get to this Geo Rock?
Can you unpause again?
Oh god!
Did you figure it out?
Ow! Oh, Dwarf, your mic is super busted.
It reminds me
What?
of Final Fantasy 14.
Ah!
It's loud.
You have a beeping happening in your microphone.
All of the feedback, high-pitched noise, your voice is quieter.
He woke up all the lurkers. Congratulations.
I don't know if it's feedback. It didn't have a gradual ramp up. It was just like...
Plug in
Like,
your microphone again.
Yeah, like, it might have come, like, mildly unplugged. And so there's, like,
It
not,
does remind me
not
of Final
auditory
Fantasy
feedback, but,
14.
like, electrical feedback.
Oh, you missed it earlier, Etty. You weren't in my whatchamacallit. Feed this back?
Hey,
Maybe I will. Wink, wink.
Go on it. Hope you're doing well, Scat. I mean, I hope you're panicking. We are. How to test if it sticks without murdering people? Here, everyone except me, mute, and I'm gonna mute Discord for stream, so George, you'll just murder me. You're plenty familiar with doing that.
Dude, it's fine.
Go for it.
I mean, I don't
Okay.
Who doesn't want to hear it?
It doesn't
Oh,
bother
yeah,
me.
sounds good.
Is this still good?
It's pretty good.
Yeah, no, it's fine. That's perfect.
That's so
That's
weird.
normal.
Okay. Alright.
I care for my chat. I respect my chat to a certain degree. I don't mind to get murdered a little bit in the witch.
I mean, I'm in the, you know, get murdered by other people and murder them club, so, like... figured part of the course. Didn't sign the viewers up for it though,
Like, I love my chat to hell and back, but nothing stopped me from them getting murdered. Sorry about that. I can only do so much for all of you.
Damn. True.
We all know that I'll be there every second of the day as much as I can possible. But if there's a microphone issue, haha, you're suffering with me. Because Ohana means family.
Yeah.
Dogs are asleep.
Okay. How am I supposed to get to Queen's Garden with what I have?
What do you have?
That's a great question. I have Mantis Claw, Monarch Wings, Tram Pass.
You can go in
And
through
that's
Deep
what I have.
Nest.
That's true. Yeah, that's the big dark deep nest room. You can go up.
Oh, I always forget. For some reason, I always think that that's a break.
No, you can go through.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that gave me a lot of trouble one time. I do remember now. Thank you. I appreciate both of you.
1 second. 1 second. Oop.
Am I going? I can't even get over where I'm trying to go, can I? That's so sad. That's why this is a failed tramway. Because it doesn't let me go where I want to.
Never mind. Okay, back to what I was trying to do. Yeah, I guess my OBS wasn't start up in admin mode. That kind of
Oh god,
sucks.
oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Playing as... I keep doing the wrong thing. I really don't want to do what I have to do here, but I guess I have no choice but to do it. It makes me kind of fucking cringe. Never mind, I don't have to do it anymore. Uncringed. Hell yeah.
Cringent.
Can I upgrade Sit Lolly? Mid Lolly? Can't you level up now? Go play some Call of Duty. Go play some COD. You know, I'm playing COD right here. See, look, see, I have a gun. See?
I'm sorry for... I'm sorry, or you're welcome for getting you all stimulated. I'll go with I'm sorry, I think. Because on the one hand, as a streamer, I feel like I am supposed to stimulate, the viewers, but
Where's Sit
not the best
Lolly?
for bedtime.
Where's Sit Lolly at? Sit Lolly, Sit Lolly. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There you are. You don't need anything special, do you? You need teeth! Why do you have teeth?
I mean, teeth aren't that special.
Teeth are pretty important.
Yeah, I don't know about special, though.
Every tooth is unique, just like everyone else.
I mean... But, like...
Or how do I tell people? I think everyone is very unique, just like everybody else is unique. It's very upsetting, isn't it?
No, that's just the truism. I was just gonna identify the fact that, like, there are, like, we do have 4 molars. Like, there are equivalence classes that we do put teeth into, you know what I mean?
You can't be unique if everybody else is unique, because that means that you're like everybody else, but at the same time you're also unique, and it sucks. I hate it.
You can... Beavers, this is gonna be crazy. Having a similarity does not mean you're no longer unique.
That defies the definition, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, it doesn't, no. Unique is not a binary property that has to be, like, totally encompassing. You can be, like, for instance, I can have a unique, way of doing my stream, because, like, I do a voice module, and there's probably not just as an example, I'm sure there's probably someone else who does a voice module in the same way to me, but imagine that there is, right? That doesn't mean that, like, I'm utterly unique, but it does mean that, like, you know, I'm unique and in that capacity, right? It's not like because there's other ways that I'm not unique, I'm suddenly not unique at all, right? Hence, like, just because everyone is unique is a similarity between everyone does not, you know, preclude that previous, you know, uniqueness.
What did you
I was
miss?
doing a wild way to have to be streamed.
Second, all right.
Well,
First, how do you feel about Olympic racing?
that's a hell of a place to start.
Genshin is racing. Well, I was getting to that. First, we're talking about shitting ourselves, right?
Probably the last thing you caught. But how
Man,
much of it did you
we went from just Archipelago stuff to shitting yourself during Olympic sports to Genshin being racist to
How did wait? Hold up. How was that last connection made? Was that actually? Is that what that was? Is that? I thought you just started talking about Genshin being in hot water, and we were like, well, okay, that's a conversation topic. What do you mean?
it
And
came up because I was
like,
playing Genshin as the character in question from yesterday's conversation, and I was like, oh yeah, I was going to mention this to you because my brain can't stay on one topic.
Okay, so it doesn't relate to shitting your pants.
Absolutely not. But it just
okay,
went.
Understood. That was just the historical record rather than the, you know, contextual one.
It's not fair. Genshin has feet and no dark people. It's fucked up. I'm a great streamer. My just chatting stream is just me being on this battle pass while I play the actual game on my phone. It's just a just chatting now. Because I'm trying to work on I have an hour and a half before I have to go work on Ocarina of Time.
Why are you actually just sitting on like a menu? It's very funny.
I am sitting on the menu. We're having a movie. The movie froze though. Here, you all get to watch.
Froze.
Here, what?
The movie froze and the person running the projector just decided to start playing like Candy Crush.
I'm gonna do this. That's Honey Pop. I'm gonna sit right here with Farina just to make Anna upset. Go play Call of Duty. Use this. Pretend that if you lose, she loses HP. And if she dies, it's your fault. Have fun. Anna, you needed the Genshin story. Honestly, like, you put a post, you put that shirt up, and I need to talk to you about something important. I can't tell you anything.
I'm fucked in this gauntlet, actually. I don't have to be, but I'm also not very equipped for it.
I do like Genshin a lot. Genshin's such a fun game.
Ooh. Oh, not another one! God damn it. Yeah.
Rip.
Did I miss any evolution of the Epilago happening, or have we let that particular sleeping dog lie? It depends on what you mean. If you check the Epilago channel, in the Discord, you will see that we are still panicking.
Emma basically just said, go play.
We're still panicking, Peters.
Oh,
We have a deadline to meet, okay?
Exactly.
There we go. That's my pen.
Is that were those Yoshi noises?
Sure, no, she uses.
I see. Yes. Those it's been a minute since I heard Yoshi, but those definitely didn't seem.
You have the time,
Yoshi.
man. You have the times. That's a Yoshi.
Oh, is that? You know, it has been a minute since I played a Yoshi IP. I don't actually think I've ever played a Yoshi IP. I'm simply a poser.
Yoshi's a dragon.
That is true.
And not a dinosaur. It's very upsetting.
Baby dragons are basically like dinosaurs.
Yeah, they're also in Hades.
True!
I'll never forgive you. That's not true. I always forgive people. I'm just that kind of person.
Listen,
I've
I have
never-
an accomplice.
I've never. I was saying earlier, but I've never blacklisted a person or muted or like blocked a person before. Ever. No, that's not true. I did
What is that?
one singular person because they did something that I actually, I felt like legally had to go block them for.
What
But
if
like,
the breaking character is still in character? My
it's
god.
so easy. I can't block people. I'm too nice.
So yeah, may I submit that like not blocking people is potentially not a good thing and or a function of being very lucky.
I've never been. I've only got put into a situation once, and I did defuse it before I even had to go.
Oh wait, no, hold
Yeah.
on. Don't you have? Wait. You,
Yeah.
I've seen you
Wolverine.
ban some bots.
Oh, that's true.
You banned, you know, people just like me.
Oh, it is
What
definitely,
are you gonna say? They're not
definitely
real
not
people?
luck. I just don't block certain people. I just don't block people because, like, all right. So I said it while I was deafened earlier because I didn't want to go into the topic. But we were talking about racism, so this is already like an open door. So in Final Fantasy 14,
It
whatchamacallit?
always comes back. It always comes back to Final
My
Fantasy
first like
14.
year or two of playing, I had this one motherfucker named, motherfucker named Runya. If I was talking about Runya like 3 hours ago when I was with my friends, whatchamacallit, nice, all for Farina, good job, proud of you. Hell yeah.
What motivation?
I mean, she's worth it. But
Do it for her, and it's just a picture.
right? Fucking. But so my first year or two of playing whatchamacallit. I was playing at my company, me and all my friends for the first like year and a half maybe, and there's someone named Runya. They were a mute individual, and they couldn't talk. They just straight up couldn't talk, and it was like, okay, it sucks. They had a habit of making fun of other people for things, right? Like we weren't very we were very just open, not sensitive. We jabbed each other pretty hard, but we all knew everything was a wholesome fun and jokes, and we all loved each other very much. Like, oh yeah, you're a blonde hair, that means you're an idiot, haha. Or hey, you're fat, you probably made the equator of the Earth go down by a few degrees. You're so fat, It's like haha. Where the fuck? Sure, let's just go with that, right? Just top of my head. And
Sure.
and so it was like fine, we all did a bunch of jokes. Well, being that it was like 11 years ago, whatchamacallit, we went deeper into the end of everything, right? And one time, I'll admit it, I made fun of them for being mute. Because they made fun of my weight and made fun of, my sweaty ass and all that. And I was like, cool, you're making fun of my physical, whatchamacallit, I'll make fun of yours. And again, we did it to everybody. No one was safe in their guild. And everyone was laughing. Like, it wasn't just like oh no, haha. Like, everyone was literally tearing up laughing. Even this mute person kept saying, this is the funniest conversation we ever had. So it was like, cool. Like, why not? Apparently, and other people made the same jokes, so I just happened to make one too. And it wasn't even as bad, if I remember correctly, it wasn't even as bad. They got mad at me. So I was like, oh, I am so sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. I really deeply apologize. And I won't do that again. And everyone was kind of like, why are you so mad at Beavers for doing this? Like, we just made fun of you just 5 minutes ago for this. And they're like, because it's Beavers. And they're like, what does that mean? Like, because it's Beavers. okay. And for the next 4 months, they proceeded to tell me to kill myself straight up.
Whoa!
That's
Which
yeah, that's a
And I was like, they're like, Beers, are you two okay? I'm like, I don't know. Like, they're just mad at me, I guess. But whatever. It's not, I mean, they don't want to be mad at me. They can. They can talk to me. My DMs are always open. I'm here to talk about it. I've already apologized, said my piece. If they want me to die, well, unfortunately for them, I'm just not going to. I can't help it but live, I guess. Is what I said. And, whatchamacallit? Yeah, I never blacklisted them ever. Not even once. And they kept trying to guilt people to making them think that, oh, I'm mute. They should have made fun of me in the first place. And everyone kept saying, like, but they didn't do it as bad as we all did, and you love us. So what did he do different? And it's like, because it's Beavers. That was always her excuse. It's Beavers. And it was just like, what the fuck? And eventually it just died off, and that's it. She just disappeared. And it was like, okay, well, fair enough, whatever. And I didn't have to blacklist them. I just never did. So if that didn't do it, I don't see anybody else making me want to blacklist them. So I don't know. Ta-da. I just can't help it. I feel like the door is always open, and I'm always willing to talk it out to make sure if someone's upset with something I did or something that I should be doing, they can talk to me. And I feel like if I close that door, something will never get resolved, and I like to make sure the door is open so it can get resolved. Because someday, hopefully, they'll wake up and be like, you know what? We can solve this and be friends again. So they're still not blocked. They're still not blocked on my Final Fantasy 14. Because I hope someday they come to me and are willing to talk it out and actually become friends again. Even if they did that, you know, it was 11 years ago. It's been a long time. Character development could happen. They can mature. They could have... Anything could have happened, really, right? So I'm hoping that they come back to talk to me. And, yeah, we just get along again. And smiles and happy futures together, you know? Because the more friends, the better. I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna have an easy death when I die. Character development, I hardly know her development. What does that mean? I don't even know what that means.
character development. I was
I'm making
pointing out where the her is in the original phrase.
I'm making pancakes in my game and digging through trash cans.
Congratulations.
I want pancakes.
You want a trash can?
Mm,
No pancakes,
No.
no trash cans.
Oh, sorry.
No trash cans, no pancakes.
Oh.
The only time I ever blocked somebody straight up was what was it? I told you about this at T. Actually, I think you were there too when that one person.
Oh yeah.
I had to, because if it was just my stream, I would have been like, whatever, it's fine. They're just bot dodging, ban dodging me. It's not a big deal. But the minute they hacked my Discord, if I was alone in that Discord, I probably would have let it slide. But because it affected everybody else in my community, I was like, I can't. My roof, me alone, sure. Everybody else, I can't let you be in my Discord with everybody else in it. That's not fair to everybody else.
Right.
So I did ban that person. Technically, they did also then come back with like 16 bots to try to talk to me. They could have just texted me in one bot. It was just, oh my god, it was.
They were bots. They were just alts.
Yeah, right. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
But they could have just talked to me with text with just the one alt. No, they kept making messages with their usernames. It was actually very clever and very funny. Like I couldn't help but laugh about it. Like, Beavers, please forgive me. Like thanks for the follow-up, Beavers, please forgive me.
Right. The way that they were getting around it, because like Twitch had identified them as like a ban evader, and so they were like, their messages had to be approved before it would like send to the chat. And so the way that they were managing to communicate was by making the username the message that they wanted to send.
Like,
Aww. Well, that's so cute.
It was kind of cute, like, honestly. It was, so the whole thing, right? I actually told them, like, listen, okay, I'm gonna make a deal with you. And they're like, I'm listening, Beavers. And I was like, okay. Again, each of these messages back to me is a follow. That eventually got deleted. Yeah, and they went away. I was like, listen here. Like, you can't, like, please put me back in. Please forgive me. Beavers, forgive me. Beavers, please forgive me. And I was like, look, I just can't, all right? And here's the deal with you, okay? Listen. You affected not just me, but my community, and it's very important, correct? You're listening? And they're like, yes, Beavers. Again, I follow. And I was like, how about this? In a month, right? Because I need to punish you. You attacked technically my community, and that's not fair to them. That's not fair to them. I don't give a shit by myself. I can just go and get hit by lightning. I don't care. My community, though, matters. So I'm gonna give you a month, all right, a punishment. And I'm gonna talk to my moderator.
Also,
Sure.
I was just gonna say, like, I do think that like protecting your community is like absolutely worth doing and a good thing to do. But also, beavers, you are loved, you do matter, and you don't.
Hey, that's my words. How dare you?
harassment.
Those are my words. How fucking dare you use them against me?
I mean, listen.
Etsy,
Sometimes
you are
need
loved.
to hear.
Everyone cares about you. How fucking dare you use my words against me?
I actually have people that I know demonstrably don't care about me, but I do know that there are people who do care about me. That does not negate that.
Nudge, nudge.
I know, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like, I'm just saying, like,
Clap, clap.
not everyone cares about it.
The ones that matter care about you, and the ones that don't care about you don't matter. Thumbs up.
Right. To the point that, like, it would be fine to block them. And
No.
why? Okay, so I can't block people if
I mean, you can. I just can't.
you can. That's what I'm getting at. Because you are also loved, and people also care about you, and you matter, and like.
No, it goes to Nicole. Sorry. But if she dies, though, you can have it. It's fine. Back up plans. I don't know. I just never like. I do care about myself to a degree. To like a degree, but I am content with where I'm at in my mental state of how I feel about myself. Even if, again, lightning, come on, any day now. Anyway.
If you, what I guess I mean to say is like, if you feel the need to protect your community from a course of actions, you are very likely also worthy of that protection. Because you love your community, right? And like, more than that, you like all the individuals in your community, and you want to protect them, right? That is the veracity, sorry. That is the, like, magnitude of love that you are also worth showing to yourself. That desire to protect.
Yeah, I don't know. I never put myself
Not
in
to
the
say
same
you can't be in, like, uncomfortable positions and, like, try to find the best outcome for people, but like you just saying like I don't matter, it doesn't matter what happens to me is like that's what I'm replying to. Not
Yeah.
the actions associated, just that sentiment.
I'm munching. That's why I made. No, I need the controller to stay on. I want to see Farina be happy. Sorry. Or else all of a sudden, whatchamacallit? The emo is so cursed. Thank you. I made it myself. With the help of my actual emo artists, they helped me make the hand a little bit better. They made me do the shadows proper.
Also, that is a great point, Sailor. Sailor Sparkles. So you have to look after yourself if you want to look after the community, right?
I look up to the. I mean, I do. That's why I had to ban them to some degree. But like, I didn't mind the harassment on the stream too much. You know, I did technically because I know people who are watching it were probably, scared because again, he blatantly said I hacked your Discord on my Twitch, and it was like, first off, like, why me? Go actually hack an actual Discord that actually like fucking is actually being toxic as shit. Like, why me? But like, that's neither that's neither near nor there.
Well, I mean, they're very obviously like I can't like.
They like me.
And by hack, to be clear, by hack for folks who are wondering, their Discord is stupid and has some API points that expose a vulnerability where private channels can actually be like scraped when you're getting the information for a Discord, and there are some extensions that if you're using Discord in the browser can reveal channels that are meant to be hidden to like a given user.
Yeah, that's so.
Which is why I say like this is definitely like a a kid who thinks like they're badass for like installing an extension and doing something that they're not supposed to be doing, right?
I know where you live, Beavers. Yeah, so do I. What's your point? I can tell you my address too, bitch. You want to cook?
Yeah, I can dox myself too. What about it?
Yeah, I live in California. What's up, motherfucker? I don't actually care if people know what state I'm in. City, I'm like half-half about. But state, it's like, please. Everyone can figure it out by just time zone alone. God, I need to get restarted on that cleaning soon. I want to deck your
For
tree.
sure, Sparkles. Like, it's
I want to see you deck your
like
tree. It sounds sexual as fuck.
the only instance that I don't ban them is like, so there's two things. One, I try to have my rules be like my stream chat rules be sufficient for the ban being, you know, like justifiable in a documented way, right? Like, which is to say that they could have not done it, right? They could have had the forewarning to not do it. But also, like, even if they are like breaking a rule, oftentimes, I find that it's better to make a point of it than just immediate ban, in the sense that like it helps, you know, characterize the kind of space that I'm trying to create, right?
You're welcome, Wolf. Well, this sucked actually. Ew. My hand sucks. I'm playing Balatra.
Do you have checks?
Oh, I'm playing Balatra on my Star Rail game.
Ah, I see.
It's everywhere. I don't even know how to explain it.
Yeah.
I'm actually making my room. All the money I get from this game, I'm actually making it into a. I'm trying to stop living in a cardboard box. Literally, cardboard box. My character's very tired. Actually, they're very happy. They don't need anything but a cardboard box. But it's been over 2 years now, and they're kind of just like, I guess. Get some good old-fashioned sleep, Queen.
Yeah.
If it's not old-fashioned, new-fashioned sleep. Get some good old new-fashioned sleep.
Hope you rest well, Queen. Thanks for hanging out and for participating in the conversations. I appreciate it as always. I hope you have a
Don't do it
good
yourself.
rest. Say
That
what?
goes to everybody. No one shit themselves. Oh, I breaks are starting in 3 minutes. That's kind of cool. We were talking about that at one point, so I just want to bring it back up because I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. I'm just sorry.
I wanted to bring it back up for wanting to apologize for bringing it up in the first place. Let the conversation hypnotize me into oblivion. We got it. We can do that.
Jokes on you, Stream Elements. I ran out of meds days ago. I should get that fixed someday. Anyway, whatchamacallit?
I'm
Just getting this.
actually close to finally getting BK in Hollow Knight.
Ooh.
I know. After
I'm
like
actually
it being like a 3-day endeavor.
I'm actually standing up straight, Wolf. I don't know how to tell you this. But I'll stand up straight.